Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tabletop Bob. This is the Keep on the Borderlands, episode 26. Boy, does it feel good to be back. And we've got everyone. How's it going? How are we all doing tonight?
Let me fix my
Going
name.
well.
It's going.
Doing well.
It's going well. Thanks, Fritz. How's it going? We missed you. We missed John last 2 sessions ago, and then we had a recap. We had a lot to discuss, but we'll get into that. But welcome to everybody here on YouTube and Twitch. This is the Keep on the Borderlands, the 5e version of the D&D Classic. The Keep on the Borderlands. We're using the Goodman Games version. It's been a while since we've seen everybody, so it's good to see you all in the chat tonight. And we're looking forward to having a stream where we actually play a game. So,
And wait, can we let's bury the hatchet. We're hoping that Tim does come through. We might actually have all 5 of us.
Tim,
6.
We have 5
Tim.
of us.
Tim's here. He's right there.
We have the more
Yeah,
handsome
Mr.
version.
Bacon.
Tim's got a different look when he's at summer camp.
That man's about to tear up a Midwest town.
Oh,
Show him how to dance.
that haircut, he's working it.
Everybody cut. Everybody cut.
Yep.
Hey, how do
All
I
right.
switch my name? I don't have permission or something?
Oh, I didn't make you a co-host yet, but it doesn't matter because it's not viewed on the screen.
Oh.
But
Okay.
no, this is obviously Tim's not with us. He's at Camp Crystal Lake, so I figured I'd get Kevin Bacon and I think his most famous role is the 30 minutes he was in Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Arrow through the back and chest.
Right under the bed. It was
Probably the best,
Awesome.
the best elimination in Friday the 13th
in like all the Friday the 13th.
out of all of
Yeah.
them.
Wow.
My
Yeah.
favorite, especially because the scene just before that was so good as well.
Yeah. Well, I agree. I actually really like the original, even though it's like there's no real spoiler alert, everybody.
Nice.
No,
I'm a
Jason.
connoisseur of these movies. I sat and I did research watching them and like doing a whole timetable of it's crazy. The first
It
3,
is.
4.
Yeah. And so actually though, Tim, obviously he texted us earlier today. He actually, let me switch over to Roll20 for a second. He sent us a picture. Did you all get that picture that Tim sent us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could
Yeah.
put
Yeah.
that instead of.
Oh, that would have
No,
been better.
Yeah, load that.
Well, he sent me some other pictures. He said he's having a great time at summer camp. Here's him in the pool. You can see. He's really enjoying it. Those hot days, it's good to take a dip in the lake. So, Tim, we miss you. Hope you get back soon. And we'll have to roleplay your character while you're gone. But let's get back to the main screen here.
So is he
Thankfully-
now that the cat's out of the bag, is he gonna go full on like horns and stuff like
Ooh,
tiefling?
I don't know. We have to ask him.
Is that
Tim, what
what
do
he
you think?
is?
Are we sure that wasn't a dream?
Did I just let the cat out of the bag for the rest of you?
No, I watched
We were
it.
all there.
Something happened, but
Was it a dream? Is Father Bleegrim evil? I mean, we're going to start this now. What's going on with the Castellan? Is this just chaos being caused? Of course, Sasori knows none of this.
There's a lot going on, everyone. A lot going
What a
on.
time to be alive.
We'll have to debrief another time. But for right now, we're going to get into some other other things we have to do before we start playing. I got a lot of announcements here, and I want to go through them. Oh, look at that, Jeff! You moved, I think, right?
I'm in the same spot.
You see that though? How'd that happen?
I don't know what happened.
I don't know either. I'm gonna try to figure it out right now. So we'll see.
Well, I can-
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay.
What
I have no
happened?
idea what's going on, so we'll figure it out in just a
I
sec.
mean, I can scoot back up, but I didn't move right to left.
No, you're 100% right. I don't know what's going on, so we'll see. But we got a couple of announcements here. The channel's got a big thing going on here tomorrow night. I'm going to show you all. Here we go. Dungeon Master Roundtable. There's a YouTube series that's been going around. A bunch of D&D YouTubers are having conversations, talking about all different sorts of RPG, D&D, tabletop things. And Fred Wheeler from How to D&D reached out to me and said, Bob, we need you on this Dungeon Master panel. And I said, Fred, I'm very busy, but I might be able to squeeze you all in. So tomorrow, I am actually going to be hosting the stream aspect of it as well, and participating in a conversation with 6 other D&D YouTubers. I'm super excited. These guys are the real deal. You know, unlike me, but they're the real deal, and I'm excited to have them all on the channel tomorrow. So that's going to be 8:30 here Eastern, and some people are from all around the world. I don't know if you heard of these guys. AJ Pickett, big dude, big time YouTuber here, and Colby from D&D Deep Dive. I think that's what his channel's called.
Yeah.
Used to be like D&D Optimized. Fred from How to D&D, Wally DM, Mr. Welch, and one other. Now, I did this yesterday. I was thinking I should have a list. I should have a list of all the names.
I think,
but
was it AJ?
I got AJ this time.
Oh, that was the one you forgot yesterday.
I might be missing somebody. Maybe I got them all. But yeah, anyway, so that's tomorrow night. And if you didn't see it, we actually started the new campaign, Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel. That was yesterday. Chris, you were on it. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to switch over here. There you go. Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel. We had one episode yesterday, and this is like Candlekeep Mysteries. So we're going to have a lot more of our cast on those coming up. There's 13 of them in total. So we got a lot to schedule. I'm just looking super excited for that, scheduling all those. So that's going to happen soon. Don't miss it all. You want to make sure you're subscribed to the channel, getting notifications so that you know when we go live with the new video. All right, so that's all the promo stuff. Let's talk about you guys. Episode 26. Lots happened. We've recapped it. We have a recap episode. Let's introduce the characters. We'll start with Chris. Chris, who are you playing tonight?
All right. So, well, first of all, this is like one of my favorite D&D groups ever, I'm gonna say, and I love playing this party like every other week. This is like the highlight of my week, and it's been like the rug has been pulled out from under me twice in like 3 weeks, and it really hurts my soul when that happens. Anyway, that's why I'm all giddy right now. I'm just happy to be here. So Hieronymus, on the other hand, is not quite so happy and giddy. Unless he's killing goblins, and then or frying them, deep frying them. So Hieronymus, he's ready to get back in there. He does have a little plan. I don't know if he's got the charisma to pull it. No, I know he does not have the charisma to pull it off. But he does kind of wants to try to work the different tribes of humanoids against each other and see if we can figure out how to do this. How, he has no idea, but that's his plan anyway. He's at least smart enough to have the plan.
Oh, he's smart.
So that's it. So maybe we can start with the goblins and get their help. I don't know. Anyway.
Okay.
We've done such a good job of making friends.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking we can go get an orc and like kill the orc, then go in and kill some goblins and leave the dead orc with the dead goblins, and then they'll think the orc killed the goblins. Then they'll go over there and kill the orcs.
The keyboard shelf just fell out from under my desk, live on YouTube. Sorry. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, of course.
The wheels and everything just fell in my lap.
Oh boy, we're off to a great start here on the channel.
Okay.
All right, jump over to Fritz. Oh, and before I actually go to Chris, Fritz, excuse me. I of course I forgot tomorrow Jordan from Flute Salute, and somebody just corrected me in the chat here. So thank you. Yeah, and Jordan is definitely a good friend of mine. He's been on the channel before, so can't forget Jordan. All right, Fritz, go ahead.
Hey guys, happy to jump back in. I missed the last session, so it's good to be back playing the party's druid, and just working to try and get that next level. I'm getting closer here. This is a true classic D&D adventure, because I think we've been playing. Is it officially a year now, Bobby?
Yeah.
Or is that like it's officially a year? Normally a D&D 5 game, we'd be like level 16 by now. Pretty crazy. Like we'd be gods. So it's been an interesting ride so far.
That's the old
It has
school
been.
part.
Yeah.
It
How
has
far
been.
are you from level 4, Fritz?
I'm
He's
like
single
close,
digits.
like, yeah, I'm
Ah,
like I think
love it.
87 experience points.
There you go, double digits.
All right,
Okay.
I might have to like kill a guard to get you those points today if
Like-
we're not getting some experience.
Just
Killing a
something
guard.
here.
I don't know, maybe beat some children in some soccer games.
There you go.
Things that earn experience.
All right, now we jump over to Jeff.
Hi, everybody. As I always have been, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Scotty, son of Skinky. And tonight, I have a fun little prop for no good reason at all. My next door neighbors are theater people, and
Ooh.
they're doing a production of the Scottish play that we don't say the name of, and they lent me one of their swords for tonight.
I just saw it live, and the person said it 15 times. We can say Macbeth.
You guys saw Braveheart? Oh,
Macbeth.
sorry.
Yeah, that's it.
Bad
thought you
luck on
meant-
tonight's stream, eh?
I thought you meant Braveheart, the musical.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Braveheart
all right.
Never mind.
musical, that's right. The
Awesome.
Book of Braveheart.
Yeah. That's a cool sword. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
it's well balanced. It's dull, but it's nice heavy pommel, a good balance.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's keep that. Hopefully you don't need to use it. You, as in Jeff.
Yeah.
Nate.
Well, hopefully I won't. It would hurt getting hit.
It would
with
hurt. Yeah,
Even
like
if
a dull
it's not.
sword still hurts. Yeah.
Got a sharp edge. It would hurt like hell.
Nate.
All right.
Howdy. Hey, everybody. I'm Nate. I'm, as I always have been, as Jeff. I like that. I'm, may the light of Hyperius be shining down on you all. I play Barrack Helios, the paladin, human, and pretty shaken after that last vision that we had as a group, and still feel pretty thankful Hieronymus jumped on the grenade, kind of taking the blame for that.
Oh, yeah,
at least
yeah.
in front of everybody.
Oh, right.
Feeling some guilt, feeling some the world has been rocked, so we'll see what happens.
What you're referring to is he admitted to Father Blegram that it was his crystal, that he took
Yes.
it, not Barrack. And in fact, that it would be probably shameful that Barrack would want to keep something like that.
And there's got to be words with you, sir. You should have told me you had that, you fool. What is wrong with
Nice.
you?
We got Tim. Obviously, he's not here. He's playing the role of Eric Lavernus, our resident trickery domain cleric, who may have some secrets hidden as well. John, welcome back.
Yeah, I think Eric is locked in his room going through some Kafka metamorphosis stuff right now, so it's a little
Ooh.
not fully around. We'll find
Literary
out. I
reference.
don't know. Secrets are no fun. Let's find out, Eric. Hi everyone. I'm playing Sosori Sasu, our half-elf rogue, a swashbuckler, and got like the best night's sleep ever. And I'm like, my stabbing arm is super stabbing today. Like, it's just wonderful sleep. So my back is aligned. Got a nice breakfast, ready to go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
Everyone looks really upset though. I'm not really sure. Maybe I snored last night. I'm really sorry if I was snoring while everyone was trying to sleep. But it was really good for me. So thank you, everyone.
I'm glad you slept well. I was actually going to say we're going to pick it right up from there. You ready to start?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Here
Let's do it.
we go. So everyone, as we come into tonight's session, you all wake up, or perhaps some of you never even were able to go back to sleep. I think that might be even something that you might think your character might not have been able to do. But regardless, the sun is about to rise. Barrack Helios takes, I think, time for prayer here. And the rest of the group is going to rise along with him. So you may discuss, you're in your apartment. I believe you have... No. Caldo doesn't live with you anymore, right?
He's at the Greased Goat, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so. So, but
Yeah, I don't think he lives with us.
Mohag was with you, correct? Because I think Jeff, you felt bad for him. He had no place
Did
to
I
stay.
feel bad for him?
Wait, yeah, I think
Mohag
you
is
had a-
Man Bun, and
Man
the
Bun,
other one is
okay.
the cook. I thought we got rid of the Man Bun dude. We still have the cook, though, don't we?
No, Mohag was at the bar and Scoria was drinking and he just got back and he's like, I guess I could sleep, like, in the middle of the road. I have nowhere to go.
Yes, okay. I'm mad at that guy, though. He didn't do a single
No,
attack.
he never does.
Believe
I
me,
mean, he just ran away. Like, I'm gonna challenge him again, and
He
next
put
time I'm pushing him
himself-
off a cliff.
He put himself in
Hieronymus has
harm's
a plan
way.
for him. Believe me.
Let me know around this.
Whoops! Oh my god, I can only fit 5 people in my
Sculpting.
corner. I can only sculpt around 5 of my friends. Whoops!
So sad.
I mean, can I sculpt around the guy that's not my friend? Is that what's the wording for? If I don't like the guy,
Anybody really Hieronymus'
Creatures you choose, I believe
Oh.
is the language.
plan? Okay.
All right.
I'm ready for this. Go, let's do this.
So what do you do?
I will definitely take some time. I'll leave the keep, and I don't think I slept the rest of the night, and I would say a prayer. Go up to probably a place I've been to now a few times outside of the keep, and look up at the rising sun, and out loud, Hyperius, what was always clear to me has become clouded. What was once black and white is now shades of gray, and I always felt I knew the path that I should be on. But I've seen recently that there are more than one path to the same place, and I don't know, I seem to have been investigating my own paths. Please, help where there is shadow. Provide the light ahead of me. And I think Barrick's really looking for some sort of inspiration to really pull him and steady him. So we'll have this prayer with Hyperius.
That like 7 points of inspiration.
We
Not
have
quite.
to be present to win.
Not quite.
Well, I
The,
followed him out. Someone was leaving in the morning. I'm ready to go. I'm like, let's go to the caves. To the caves. To the caves, right? You got your armor. To the.
Because that's worked out so well for us every time.
Are you actually going with Barrick or no?
If I was awake, it depends on. So Barrick said he was restless. So if
I
was
would
awake-
have, I think, laid there pretending to sleep for the rest of the night, being awake. Mind is racing, and I would certainly be seeking alone time for that prayer.
I feel like everyone else would sleep in. All right, so if you were alone time, then yeah, I'm eating breakfast at the goat, like nice big breakfast.
I'm drinking breakfast at the goat.
Aw, have you turned?
It's clearly a day for morning drinking.
Aw.
So
All right, we're hanging out at the goat. Let's do it.
So, Nate, just to close out this scene, you head out of the keep. Obviously, you left probably before sunrise, so that you can get to a spot up on the little cliff face, so you could look over and see the horizon. I'd assume, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, the streets are, practically empty at that time in the morning. You might see some of the guard, changing shifts and things like that. The grease goat might be opening, right, getting prepared for the day. You pass the merchant's guild and the stables, and you head out, and you say your prayer. And just as you finish it, you can see the light of the sun just really becoming visible over the horizon, and that definitely is going to give you some hope. You feel like the sun coming up right at that moment, maybe even the first beams shining onto you. You feel energized, ready for the day, even though you slept, well, barely slept. You head back in.
Yeah, I think I'll take certainly not all his concerns and fears are quelled, but that bright light kind of as it peeks over kind of is confirmation that at least there's light at the end of this tunnel.
Mhm.
To,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll head back in. Confident that things will reveal themselves.
John, Jeff, Fritz, and Chris, are you heading to the goat?
Yeah, I'll head to the goat.
Yeah.
Right?
Bright and early at the goat.
You'll get there just after sunrise, probably a few minutes before Barrett gets back from his prayer. Mohag is in tow. He's kind of like your shadow. He's following you, and as you're walking, he's doing his bun. And he says, so, we're all going to be headed out again? Or yesterday was kind of weird. I mean, Sasori and I and Uhla, we didn't wake up at all, but you all had these weird dreams. How tall were those giants again? And
Can we
he's
fill
saying
it
this
in?
like as you're entering the goat, like loud enough that if anybody was near you, it would be audible. But luckily it's real early still, and not many people are up and about. But he's talking about it freely.
Did we talk about it to him?
Oh, he was in the room, yeah, and Father Bleegrim stormed in, and he
Okay.
John and Fritz and Mohag all woke up when, I shouldn't say John, Sasori, Uhla, and Mohag all woke up when Father Bleegrim kind of bursted in, and so it was obvious that, when you explained it to them, he heard.
Okay.
Quiet, friend. That business stays between us, please.
Oh, right. Yeah. This, we wouldn't want anybody hearing. Think we're crazy or something. Now, we're gonna go to Father Bleegrim, right? Didn't he say to come see him? You want to do that after breakfast?
Yeah. I'm sure Scory here wants to
I'd like a
have
pint
a
of
morning
breakfast,
coffee.
please.
Yeah, you're right. We should get coffee. Yeah, we should get coffee. And listen, I know that you guys don't owe me anything. I came out with you all on my own accord. I was trying to prove myself to you all. But now that I'm kind of like part of the group, I don't really have that much gold.
Do we?
So, like for breakfast and everything,
Here it comes.
is there any way that I could spot me quick?
I'd like to, at this moment, push him up against the wall. I'll make his check if you'd like. I'm going to intimidate him, and I'm going to say, I'll pay for your breakfast today, but I promise you, if one more time you act as the coward I saw when we were in the caves the last time,
Yes.
I will leave you on the ground myself. And I put 5
Oh.
gold in his hand, and I push him and I walk away.
Oh.
Love it.
And he looks at the gold in his hand. He's like, all right. Really part of this thing.
He's now been threatened by a
He says it to
third of the
himself.
party.
I feel justified to kill him if that's the case.
He says it to himself, kind of just under his breath, but anybody other than Sasori that wanted to hear it could have probably heard it. And he goes, you got it.
Look on the
I'll
shelf.
be right there with you in the front line.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing it, friend.
How many NPCs have been threatened with death by a third of the party in the history of the...
I don't think Zeb was ever threatened with death, and he's the only
No.
one that's died.
Well, Hieronymus
That was
definitely
useful.
tried to murder him.
Yeah, but not threatened. Nobody ever said, we're going to kill you, Zeb.
True, we were trying to trick him.
Yeah, it was always like, hey, Zeb, go over there. Poke that beehive.
Poke that beehive.
Tap the floor with your 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
Aw,
By the way,
I miss Zeb.
this is
Zeb was so much better than this little dude. I hate this guy.
By the way, this weekend, I might get stung by some bees. We got bees underground in the front yard. I saw them today. They did that little tunnel thing. So this
Chaos
Saturday, they're like underground, the wasps, So I'm going out there this weekend. It's me or them.
Yes.
I'm just letting everybody know in case,
Bob, you should live stream that.
So it's like
Yeah.
You should live stream that. You'll get
That's-
you'll break your channel because you'll have 3 million
Dungeon
views.
Master takes on swarm of bees.
Yes.
on Tabletop Bob versus
Yeah, John.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Took
All
me a
right.
while to figure it out. I
Throw
found
your
a really
dice
fun
at
rule
him.
with everyone.
Yeah. Actually, TJ in the chat, the cook was never threatened. Right. Bumbo.
Oh.
Not Bumbo. Excuse me. Shorembo was never
But
threatened.
Shorembo's the man. He's coming out there with a frying pan to fight. That's
He's
a
the
man
man.
of courage.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
is. This
Sasori
awesome.
might lay down his life for him.
Yeah.
Ooh,
For sure.
for
All right.
Oh, he's-
For
Listen,
for Shorembo.
For Shorembo. So you head into the goat and you threaten a Mohag, and then you sit down and Caldo, and you see Caldo and Bumbo and a couple of the other patrons, early risers are in there. And you can get your food. Yeah, you'll order coffees and your breakfast sandwiches, whatever you want to do. While you're there at the goat, though,
good.
Caldo will come over and he'll say, you know, there's been a lot of talk going around. You heard about Friedrich Baumhauer and his brother Vance?
Oh, do tell us.
Pardon.
Vance's wagon attacked. The rumors going around that it was from the monsters from the cave.
Wait,
This
didn't we
close.
hear
Weren't we-
something about the brother
Yes.
being missing?
Weren't we assigned this yesterday before the visions?
Friedrich asked you, Nate. I think just you.
Okay.
No. Hieronymus negotiated it, didn't he? That's why he was able to get the
Oh, right.
deal with his wizard buddy.
Yes, you're 100% right.
So
Yeah.
I think
So you probably know.
Hieronymus negotiated the very
Yes.
financially
Oh, right.
favorable deal. And,
You are correct.
A discount or something.
I
Well, he-
forgot about that because the visions threw me.
Yes, I actually
That was
must
a
have
long
forgotten as well.
time ago.
Yes, so
Hieronymus
the-
was wheeling and dealing last time.
that's what it is. So the Hieronymus, you were able to get Decario's old price for items and goods from down south. So, yeah, you know about Friedrich's troubles, and Baumhauer, the other younger Baumhauer, Vance, and his wagon was attacked. The rumor is that they were taken captive because there were no bodies, very little bloodshed. So the wagon was found on the road headed north to the keep. So that's bad news because the creatures from the caves have never attacked that far south, which means they're
Now,
getting even bolder.
Was this south of the keep?
Correct.
Like on the road that we came up, or
Yeah.
was this between the keep and the caverns?
No, you are correct. The south of the keep.
So why do we think it was creatures and not bandits?
The guards that found them found the arrowheads and the tracks all looked like they were non-human tracks. Like could have been orcs or larger creatures, maybe like bugbears or hobgoblins, something like that. Not goblins or kobolds or anything like that, but bigger than human.
Something substantial. Okay.
Yeah, and all the
Tricksy goblins.
tracks, seem to lead north past the keep, around the keep, and this is it's pretty dangerous now to even travel anywhere outside of the keep.
Who would have seen the tracks that we?
The guards, the patrols that were
Okay.
assigned that day.
Can someone that day? How long ago was this? At this point, I've forgotten.
This was only maybe a few days ago. Word came back, and Friedrich was informed because it was his wagon while his goods were mostly taken. The goods that were on the wagon, and no
Back with his
survivors
brother,
were
he
found.
lost his goods.
Well, it was his wagon, so they figured it belonged to him, and he knew Vance was coming back up. Now, of course, could it be that Vance wasn't there? I guess, but he wouldn't know that. He was
What
supposed to be
was-
back at the keep.
What was Vance transporting?
It was a typical shipment from the south. It had a variety of goods, cloth materials, some gems and
Okay.
jewelry.
So it
Just a
seems
couple
just
things. Things
valuables
that
were taken.
Yeah, things that like he would have even sold to Decario, even ingredients, things for magical means. But nothing like out of the ordinary. It wasn't like he was shipping, you know, something of weapons, right? That came in earlier from another distributor.
And was a body found?
No bodies were found. However, there was sign of struggle, and arrowheads, broken weapons. But that means that those bodies are gone. Maybe they were eaten. There would be bloodshed.
Okay.
Or they were cooked later.
And did the guards follow the trail for any distance, or did they just?
Caldo says, that I don't know, but I mean, the rumors are running wild here. I don't know what's to believe. Some people said it was, and this is the craziest thing. Dragons might have came and took the whole wagon, destroyed it. I don't know.
Wait now, we've had talk of the tiny dragon dogs before, haven't we? Out of a north cave.
Kobolds?
Not the first time. I think it means it's time to go back to the caves if we're trying to look for these friends of ours, the Baumhauers. It's one thing to do. We can go on a wild goose chase and look for their bodies, or we can go search for them and the source of the problem.
There's a lot of caverns up there, though.
Let's figure it out.
Is it worth the time to investigate the area ourselves? Or just
Probably not. We can talk to a guard.
Sure.
By now, many days have passed. How is the
trust
weather?
Everybody
yesterday?
who works here? Think of Levi Merrick, friend.
How was the weather yesterday, DM?
Was there something that you needed it to be?
Well, if
Not rainy.
if it's rainy or windy, then those tracks.
Oh, for
are
tracks. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there was rain. No.
And to be clear, I don't know if it's worth the time to go investigate. I just wanted to think this out.
Happy
Where
to-
else are we going to look then?
Sasori is right. The source might be the best place.
I'll say again, there's a lot of caverns up there. It'd be helpful to know which one to go into.
Let's trace the tracks.
Hopefully we can pick them up on the way up.
Okay. All
What do
right.
the rest of you think?
Let's talk to the guard first, and then maybe we have more information.
Uhla, do you have an opinion?
I think let's get some more information. Let's
Okay.
go check out, and I'm not really buying dragons or anything like that.
You're
Although I
not?
do think no. We're too low level for that.
Hey! Uhla doesn't know none of that. Also, there's lots of people call
better
lots of
there.
creatures dragons. There's
Ooh.
lots
I know.
of things that are
I
called-
know. I'm still too
Don't
squishy.
level shame yourself, Uhla. You're a fine level.
Also, you're only level 3, so don't over exaggerate, Uhla.
Very little dragons.
So let's speak to anybody we can to get more information. Meet back and head out as soon as we can. Time seems to be of the essence if we are to perhaps save Vance if he still lives.
Right?
Mohag says, yeah, I don't believe the dragon thing. That's crazy.
That's good to know, man bun.
Valued input as always, Mohag.
So, where to now?
The guard who, like the people who were part of the party who discovered Bolheimer's card
You wanna-
being missing.
You're gonna have to go into the inner Bailey.
I
Let's
would
go
probably-
talk to our old friend,
Maravek?
Tubby McNubberson. What's his name?
Maravek?
No, the. Oh wait, it's here somewhere.
Inner Bailey people?
No,
Oh,
who's the liaison between the inner and the outer?
Buttes?
Oh,
Buttes.
Earl.
Yeah,
Earl.
Earl Butts.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Buttes.
I think Seymour has something to say that might give us an idea of which way we're going.
Okay. You want to head to
Well,
Earl?
you do that, Sasori. Sasori, why don't we go speak to Father Bleegrim?
Hieronymus
wanna-
will go with Sasori.
Sure.
Don't split the
You want to
party.
split it up?
Yeah.
While we're in the keep? Yeah?
I'm kidding.
It was so ominous.
Who's going to Father Bleegram?
Scory, do you want to come?
Sure. You and I are getting along so well these days.
Shield brother.
Shield brother. Who else is going with them? Anybody else?
No doubt Mohag.
Mohag, yeah, he'll go with you. Yeah,
Go along, Mohag.
yeah, Mohag's gonna go with you.
He's going
Chris-
wherever Sasori's not.
Right.
What do you
He's
guys
happy
want
to be away from Sasori. Hieronymus, Uhla, and Sasori, you're gonna head to Earl Buttes.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh yeah.
Split it up.
Let's go to Earl first. Earl, Hieronymus, Uhla, Sasori, you head to the Inner Bailey, and you get to the office of the Bailiff Buttes. It's early though, and you can see him. He's in his office, his wonderful, small little office with his. I guess he still has the bow and arrow, right? But he gave the arrow to who? To John, right? Didn't he give you some arrows?
Yeah, I seem to remember that.
I don't remember that.
No,
Oh.
a bow and some arrows were.
Yeah, we're given to somebody for saving his daughter, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
Yeah. Well,
Man,
he's
that
got the remainder of his arrows or bow or whatever still up there, and he's drinking his morning tea, and he's yawning, and he says, "Oh, isn't it a little early for troublemaking?"
Indeed. Oh, I'm not there. Never mind. Sorry.
Not there.
I'm just gonna mute myself.
Hieronymus,
Bailiff,
Uhla,
we have a question for you, Bailiff.
go ahead, but nothing too hard. I haven't finished my tea.
Ah, well, I don't want to interrupt your tea. Let's have tea together. Come, I will make it.
I mean, the water is already hot.
It's good because he doesn't remember the recipe.
Hieronymus looks at Sasori. He's like, "What?
I put water in a glass and I put like flowers, like petals from the flower vase on the table inside of it.
Ooh.
I put it in front of him.
So, what is it exactly we're trying to find out again right now?"
So I'll do it. Like, we want to know what happened to the Ballhammers, like Frederick and his brother, and which guard discovered their disappearance.
Okay, I'll do a investigation check, and ask, trying to find this information from this guy.
Yeah, I'm focusing on which flower petals to pick. I'm a little distracted.
An 11.
No need to make a roll. You can just ask.
Okay, I ask.
Oh, the Baumhauer wagon. Yeah, quite a tragedy. He takes out some papers. This was sent down by the Castellan, and he shoves the papers in your hand, Hieronymus. And he sits down and drinks his tea, and he says, "Really, dangerous times to be outside of this keep. I don't think you should really take leaving lightly. You should always be in large groups. You're capable enough, I understand, but these hunting parties that they're sending out, they're vicious. And you see the papers now, and it reads, from the Castellan, and it's a decree that they're gonna be closing up the doors an hour earlier, so that way even at dark it's going to be already closed." He said, "I got people posting this right now on the board in town square. Curfew, basically." And he also goes on to the paper goes on to explain what happened with the wagon. It said the wagon was found by a patrol 3 days ago, and the passengers are all gone. There was signs of fighting. Tracks led northeast of the keep, but they lost the trail at the Whispering Woods, and the horses were killed, as well as many of the goods stolen.
Northeast? You sure? Northeast? Yeah, I guess that's definitely the key.
northeast of it headed northeast of the keep and into the Whispering Woods, but then it was gone. They lost the trail.
Hieronymus, it's the caves. It
Yeah.
must be the caves.
Of course it is, you dolt.
Let's go. What are we waiting for?
I heard the tracks were large, probably bugbears. That's what he says.
Good. I hate them as much as I hate orcs and goblins and gnolls
Yeah,
And
well,
kobolds.
and kobolds.
I, for one, am not letting Adina step foot out of this keep.
How's she doing, by the way?
He says she's fine. She hates me, but she's fine.
Doesn't every young one hate their parents?
Yeah, kids, right?
This is
Am I
the
right?
way.
Am I right?
Hiram just gives a glance at Sasori.
She'll get over it, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Or she'll stab you in the back. Oh yeah, she'll get over it.
All right, so is there any kind of a bounty on the creatures that ransacked the wagon?
Oh, certainly. Baumhauer himself has put out a reward, 500 gold pieces for the return of his cargo.
Is the keep offering anything?
Just kidding, his brother. Yeah, the keep is offering a reward as well. I don't know what the Castellan's planning on doing, but that's definitely coming down the pipe.
All right. What about you? This could make you look good if you're the one that is to deliver the news.
I'm the bailiff of the Outer Bailey. I mean, I have no funding for this.
He was Hieronymus. Oh my God! He just his heart just grew. He was about to be mean to him, and he just chose not to.
That's called pity, Hieronymus.
Yeah, well, that's still, he was about to say something awful and held his tongue.
Well,
Wow.
Pity is close to love, I suppose.
if you're
And
going
your
out
heart
for
has
him,
yet to grow 3 sizes. Too.
if you're going out to help the Baumhauers, and like you've helped my daughter, you saved her, even though that's really not that true, but he doesn't know that, or he doesn't care. He says, listen, you're gonna need this, and he takes down the longbow from the wall. He says, just bring it back in one piece, all right? You can borrow
What am I gonna
this.
do with that thing?
I'll take
this-
it from him.
It's
I
twice
like
as long
it.
as I am.
Give it to Uhla.
This is my prized longbow. Yeah, give it to Uhla, yeah.
Yeah, I could.
Oh yeah,
definitely
Ula's
do
there.
Yeah.
Definitely,
Yeah,
I
Ula.
have my daggers. That's perfect.
He says, Uhla, listen. This is an enchanted bow.
Whoa.
It strikes
Ooh.
it strikes true more often than not.
Oh, +1 bow?
I'll humbly take it and
All right.
see what we can do.
Yeah, just like I said, bring her back in one piece.
We'll bring it back.
Yeah. All right. It's at this point, conversation's over. You guys got the information you feel like you need?
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
+1 bow.
I'd like to quickly go to the blacksmith and buy some daggers and some arrows for Ula. Daggers for myself, arrows for Ula.
Gotcha. Yeah, you could do that. But before you leave
Yeah.
the office, an acolyte from the Temple of Chai rushes in, opens the door, comes in, out of breath. Earl, come quick to the temple.
Uh-oh.
Nate.
Everybody's on a first name basis with the chief constable.
Yeah, he's like the sheriff. You know.
It's like Andy Taylor. Okay.
Small
Buttes,
town.
come quick. Nate.
Hieronymus will step in front of Buttes and kind of lead the way.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go.
He's
Uh,
this tall.
I pick up Hieronymus and carry you
Ooh,
because it's definitely faster.
Yeah.
Nate and Jeff, Scoria and Barrack head to the
Whoa.
Temple of Chai.
Bob, on our way there, I turn to Mohag and say, "Friend, this is a good time to practice. Why don't you be the rear guard?" And ask him to walk like 30 feet behind us.
I mean, I promised the story that I'd be a frontline fighter right now.
Indeed, if you want the van, go ahead. And I point 30 feet ahead of us.
All right. Yeah, I could take the Vanguard.
Good. We can always get better. And when he's far away, I turn to Scory and I say, "Friend, I've been meaning to talk to you.
Right?
I don't know if you and I will ever look at things the same way. But I also understand that there's a lot of bad and a lot of good out in the world, and if we're both heading in the same direction and we're trying to do the right thing, I think that's all that matters. There isn't one way to be good. I'm not quite sure where that leaves me, but I know that we need to work together to end the evil in this land. And I hold out my shield like we're gonna bump shields.
I didn't realize I had my shield on my arm at the moment.
You might not
We
have.
could go back to back and shield bump like turtles.
Well, that's so much better.
That's just weird. I know we've had our differences along the way, but we've had more incidents where we were very much on the same side. And I definitely hope that we'll continue to fight side by side and back to back for as long as we possibly can.
Indeed, friend. My shield is yours.
And mine yours.
Aw.
Promos!
May the light of Hyperius shine upon us both.
Aye.
Oh, it seems Mohag is 90 feet ahead of us.
Yeah, he
That's
is.
a
In fact,
weirdly specific number.
and in fact, as you get close to the entrance, because you're walking from the goat, so the entrance to the temple is kind of like opposite you. You can't actually see the door; it's on the far side. When you get close, when you get within like 10 feet of the corner, you just hear some screaming and Mohag saying, What happened? What happened?" And then you turn the corner and you can see there are acolytes in the temple. They're kind of towards the altar in the back with Mohag, and you can see that there's just blood pooling and flowing into the pews from the altar. And Mohag is standing very close to where the blood is, and there are a couple of acolytes there shouting.
We didn't ever lose sight of Mohag, did we?
You did, yeah.
We did.
Yeah, he went in before you because he was like 90 feet ahead of you.
Okay.
Is that him? Is there a man bun floating in the mud or the blood?
No, Mohag is there talking with the acolytes at the front of the altar, but the blood, there's a big pool of blood flowing.
That was a
into
good
the
grim
pews.
spot.
I'll sprint towards the blood without really thinking or taking in the scene.
You can, once you get close up where Mohag is, you can see clearly Father Beligrim, his body is on the altar, and blood is just, all of his blood seems to have drained out, flowing from a wound on his head, and it is flowing into the aisles, into the pews, and it's a scene of gore.
Is this very recent?
It smells rather recent.
Like
fresh blood.
Like, would a reasonable person who has magic abilities run up and try lay on hands, or am I just like?
Oh! No, it
Yeah,
didn't
is
happen
it like-
within the
Is
last.
there enough left to free a symbol?
Am I gonna look silly if I try this?
Yes, it did not happen within the last 30 seconds.
I see. Okay.
He's already had all 3 death saves and failed them.
There's flies in his eyes.
I will certainly sprint up and with a look of terror and shock and probably some fear, shout in anger and sadness and demand what happened here. Trying to silence the Mohag and acolyte dispute and draw attention to what really needs to be discussed. What happened here?
An acolyte speaks up and says, "We found him here, like this. We entered the temple just a bit after dawn. Sorry, no, it's not dawn now. It's past dawn. Never mind. We entered the temple just a few moments ago. We were getting prepared for morning services, and we saw this here.
When
He's
was the
like
last
this.
time you saw him?
Yesterday? Last night?
When was the last time we saw him?
2 hours ago.
Do you wait? Do you say that out loud?
I don't know. No. Well, first I'm going to ask the GM. What time roughly did Bleegram leave us, and did anyone go with him?
No.
Or was he unaccompanied?
No, unaccompanied. Yeah, he left. He left probably. It was after midnight that the crystal came alive, and the whole scene probably over by 1 o'clock.
And then he was supposed to go back and put it in the.
Oh, if I
No,
knew
no,
that, I
safe
wouldn't let him
keeping in
walk
the
home
basement.
alone.
Yep.
Was anybody? Sorry.
Does this scene of carnage look like it's minutes old or hours old? Is the blood dried and coagulating around the edges, or is it?
Give me a medicine check.
Okay.
Call it out because we're not on the Roll20 screen.
Okay.
I'll ask. I'll demand. Well, I'll wait for Jeff's action.
9. Is that
9?
No.
Yeah.
Why did it? No, not even. I don't know. Something strange happened. No, it.
Looks like a 5 to me.
The
It's a
five.
5. Yeah, the die is showing a 9.
Oh,
Ah.
ignore the dice because I see a 5 and a 3 on mine.
Yeah, I don't know why you even rolled twice, but I
Okay.
only clicked it once.
That's
Yeah,
been happening to me a
you
lot
know, funny.
as well.
Okay,
Double roll.
I'm
So-
gonna turn the dice off.
Was he
With the
supposed
medicine
to be
check of
meeting anyone
5,
this morning?
It's
Oh,
obviously
sorry,
pretty
shit.
hard for you to figure out what happened to him or how old exactly is, but obviously it's within the last 8 hours, you know, it's or 6 hours. So
Was he
Nate-
supposed to be meeting anybody this morning?
I didn't have anybody on the itinerary. We had morning services. We have morning services in an hour. I don't know how we can do that now.
Is there any sign of struggle, or was it just a murder?
We don't know. We just walked in. We sent for help to Buttes. Hopefully he'll be here soon. I don't even know what to. We shouldn't even move him. Correct? You can see his body on the altar, just kind of sprawled out. His head, the wound where most of the damage came from. You can see his head is like kind of caved in, concaved, like clearly some blunt force struck him and cracked his skull open.
Is he? Does this look like it was a ritual or just like an ambush? Is
Yeah.
he arranged or is he just dumped?
He looks like he has been placed on the altar. His body is on the altar, and he is like kind of sprawled out. But it's not like there's any other signs like a ritual would have. Like there's no like
Okay,
just depictions or anything like that. It's just him sprawled out on the altar, and
Okay.
he doesn't have anything in his possession either. Just his cleric vestments.
Can I
Okay.
recognize
same
what
same stuff he
weapon-
had on when he left us.
Yes, same clothes he had when he left you. And funny though, Nate, the idea of the zombie Bleegram by the altar just, it comes right back to you.
Would I be able to recognize what type, like what weapon exactly did this?
You could give me a medicine check as well. I say Scory cannot tell,
Okay.
and just call out your number.
Oh, it's a 6.
Yeah, no, nothing new.
Um,
Something heavy, something strong.
Is the blood just
I might-
around the body, or is there a trail leading away from it like it was brought here from somewhere else?
No, it looks like all the blood is kind of pooled from the altar, and it's must have been right around this area because there's just maybe some errant blood splatter, but it's hard to tell because it must have been here that the wound was caused.
Any footprints or other signs of someone leaving?
Give me a
Like-
survival check.
while he's doing that, I would take out my warhammer and look at the end of it. Like, almost nervous I would actually see blood on the end of it.
Oh, damn it! I'm sorry.
You checked your own Warhammer?
Well, I, in the
dream.
vision, slammed it into Father Bleegram.
Okay.
ending
Fine.
the
Did.
vision.
Oh.
Yes, he did.
oh.
So,
Yes, he did.
What if you really did it for real?
well, I think that's what I'm investigating right now. Nervously.
The acolyte looks at you curiously as you inspect your own warhammer. and then quickly averts your glare and looks back at the body, and then kind of turns their body away from you. This young male acolyte who's maybe no more than 18 years old turns away from you. You've seen him before. This acolyte goes by the name of Micah. He's been someone who's gotten Father Bleegram for you before, or has like delivered something. Whatever. You've seen him about the keep.
I'll like kind of stop looking at it and go back to investigating the body. Well, Scory looks for footprints.
Yeah, Scory, I see a 5 for survival and a 19 for survival. Which
the first one's got to be it. I don't know why it's throwing dice twice.
Yeah, there's no footprints or any other things here, and I'd say at this point, the rest of you, Hieronymus, Hieronymus, Uhla, and Sasori, you also enter the temple with Earl and a few other of the Outer Bailey guards. You see the scene before you. What do you do?
And this,
Draw my sword, my rapier.
Hieronymus will take a look around. I wonder what happened. He looks over at Merrick. He's like,
I shake my head.
but doesn't say anything. He just kind of lets that thought go. And wow, so did he have the stone?
Stone? The acolyte says.
Yeah.
Earl says, "What stone are we talking about here?"
Indeed, friend. What stone are you referring to?
Hieronymus walked into a situation he wasn't quite prepared to walk into.
Stone? I don't know any stone.
Again, he just
The stone cold
at
expression?
Barrick.
Mohag is gonna interject.
I will slam like my hand over Mohag's mouth so hard.
He gets to say something though, because you wouldn't expect him to say anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
And he says, yeah, he like Father Bleegram, he had some stones. He was a bold man in his leadership and in his poise. Rest in peace, Father Bleegram.
Wow.
Nice recovery, lad.
And then Mohag winks at you, Barrick. Like, I got you. Got you.
I think I'll roll my eyes.
He'll even, when nobody's looking, he'll mouth, I got you.
I'll nod at him, or if I can do quietly.
I look over to Hieronymus and say, stones? That guy was a bit of a coward, wasn't he?
Bite your tongue, the acolyte says. Father Bleegram was a great leader.
Oh, I didn't think
Indeed
that
he
was
was.
near me.
Oh, you're on
Hieronymus
the
will just ignore all this blathering and just go and start investigating the corpse.
Give me a medicine check if you'd like.
How about an investigation check? 'Cause that's the only thing I'm good at. Okay.
What do you want to
medicine
investigate?
check. Yeah. Well, I guess.
Actually, yeah, you could do that. Give me an investigate the positioning of the body.
The wound would not be as much of a medicine check.
Give me
versus,
give me investigation. I think you're maybe doing more like how this could have happened as opposed
What
to
weapon
his
did it?
yeah
Like those kind of things?
yeah.
They're at 21. Yeah, it's not. He's dead.
You're like
He's dead. He's dead,
Investigating
Jim.
for footprints at a crime scene.
right. No, there's no footprints, but you're like what's his name? Oh God.
I can see a side of this though a bit, like look
Sherlock
at the angles.
Holmes?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Nancy Drew?
Boondock
Hey, little-
Saints. What's his name's character?
Rocket?
Jesus.
Oh, a skinny old guy.
Yeah. What's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Willem
bartender?
Dafoe's character. What's his
Oh,
name?
darn.
Whatever. The detective. Willem Dafoe's character in Boondock Saints, where he puts on some music and he like visualizes the whole scene before you. So Chris Hieronymus looks at what's going on here, and here's what you notice: the trauma that was caused here was so massive the blow to the head was so massive that it couldn't have been like a punch or a fall. It had to have been something much greater, something with a lot more force behind it to like basically open up his skull and have him bleed out with this much. However, the way he's positioned really confuses you because he's sprawled out on all fours, right? And clearly someone who would have brought him here would have dragged blood. So you look around and you can see in some of the areas by the altar, it looks like it's actually got some streaked red marks on it. So it looks like maybe there was some cleanup as well afterwards. That's why you don't see too much blood elsewhere. Most of the blood is after the strike. You also see that Father Bleegrim is missing a few teeth.
Ouch.
Why would he be missing teeth?
Do you convey that to us?
Yeah, I mean, I explained all this. He's missing teeth.
Butte says from the blow, maybe whatever struck him.
Well, was he struck in the back of the head, or did I just imagine?
It's like the side of the head.
Oh,
So
okay.
you know, it could have been like, you know, in theory, maybe a tooth popped out.
So if he's missing teeth, where are they? And I'd like to start looking around the room.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Do the teeth look like they were like violently hit out, or like
Yeah.
carefully removed?
No, not carefully removed. Like they just
Okay.
kind of like with the force were knocked
Gotcha.
out. It says sorry. And 11, am I correct?
Yes, 11. Oh, sorry, we're not on the right stream? Yeah, 11. I'll call it out.
Yeah, call it out. You look around on the floor and everything's so clean except for the pool of blood is the only thing that's kind of marking this area. You just kind of glance under the pews and you see a tooth under the pew.
Found one!
That's the only one you find.
Hieronymus runs over with a little yellow card with a number on it, throws it on the floor next to it. No, take it! Leave it there! Fool's evidence!
Yeah, Butts is like writing things down on parchment and he's like, this is bad. This is real bad. We're gonna have to bring this to the castle and I'm gonna need everybody out of here. We're gonna have to search this place and make sure that. I mean,
Give us
who
the
knows?
rope.
Did you check the rest of the chapel? Is everything here clear? And the acolytes look around and they say, "No, we called you right away, so we didn't really check, but we could look in the undercroft."
We should be looking everywhere to see what was taken.
Yeah, let's go down and look. Right, that's underneath.
Also, can I have that tooth? I heard if you put it under your pillow, you get a copper in the morning.
Stop it! No touching that. And he slaps the tooth out of your hand.
Later? Okay. Next time.
All right. He looks to his inner bailey guards and he says, "Check the undercroft."
I think when I hear that, I would pretty much start to run or follow them and say, "I'm coming with you."
Good idea. Good idea. Just in case there's the killers down there.
Of course.
Good idea.
I'm gonna follow Barrick because that sounds fun.
Hieronymus will
Killer?
continue searching the chapel here.
Sure. Yeah, we could use your help. Yeah. Search the chapel with us, and him and some of the other guards stay up top. The acolyte, though, that looked at you, glanced at you, says, I would like to stay here. I don't want to go to the undercroft. And he looks over at you, Nate, with caution.
I meet his eyes, and I will nod.
He says, Earl, may I have a word with you outside for a moment?
Great.
Oh no!
Do you not become a paladin if you're like accused of murder?
No.
Does that stop you from being a paladin?
That's
No.
between you and your god, not between.
I'll just become a black knight.
So let's talk about it. There are types of paladins that do a lot of murder. Go back and watch some of the original stuff.
Yeah.
You had, Nate, you
Bob,
had...
I don't think I can really follow them or anything, so I'm going to
Can you tell
pray
me
that I find a killer in the Undercroft,
Yeah.
so that this is not investigated further.
So you head down to the Undercroft, Sasori and Barrack. You head down, and the guards look around, and it's like a dirt floor cellar basically. You can see the pillars and supports that are underneath that hold the structure up, and there's like root vegetables, supplies, things. This is like storage. However, there is an area, small little looks like there's like a filing cabinets and other things are stored here, and there's a safe. And in the safe, the safe is wide open.
Oh. Well, is there any other? I'll ask them. Is there any other way in or out of the Undercroft?
No, just through the
door we
through
came
the
in?
temple itself. Yeah.
I'll say one of you stand by the entrance, and Sasori and I will do a sweep.
I'm gonna give them a bell I carry. We've done this before, so if anything comes, they ring the bell.
I mean, the guards. There's nobody here, so they're like, we don't need to worry. I mean, there's nobody here clearly. We're just gonna look around and see if there's anything that was left behind. What's in the safe over there? Why don't
Maybe
you go,
maybe someone from inside will try to get out behind us. Do as you are told.
Excuse me? The guard looks at you and says, listen, I know that you're friends with Buttes, but Buttes gave us the orders to check down here. You have no authority to be actually
That's a 20 on an intimidation roll. I have no authority. You let this happen on your watch. We're here to fix the problems because you couldn't keep people safe. Remember what happened in this town square? Go watch the door.
He'll look a bit ashamed when you bring up the festival, and he'll say, all right, listen, you find anything, you let us know first. You don't tell Buttes what you found. We found it.
We're in this together.
Right.
For the good of the keep.
Exactly. Now hurry up. We'll keep watch, but we're gonna keep looking through some of the area. There's some, like I said, filing cabinets and other things. We're gonna look on this side, and he's gonna stand. One of the other guards will stand by the door, look out, make sure there's no assailant coming down. But so you look at the safe. There are a few items left in there. There are a few items left in there. A pouch of gold pieces. There's probably about, I don't know, maybe 400 gold worth of assorted jewels and currency. There's some personal private letters from Bleegrim and his family down south, from the village of Karnov, the town of Karnov, and most of them are just correspondence letters, things that he's kept from people who close to him. And that's it. There's really just more personal effects, holy symbol. That's it.
I look to Barrick and say, you want any of this stuff?
It's not ours to take, friend. But I don't think any of the personal letters would give us any information, right?
You look through them. You could read them. It's like, letters, correspondence to
I'd
his
rather
brother.
not if I feel like there's not. Yeah. I'm nervous to close it up if Father Bleeger. Is it just a lock, like a key lock? Like I don't want to close it if Father Bleegram's the only one who knows how to open it.
It probably is something only he would know how to open. I don't know if they had like actual safe, combination things, but does anybody know that they have those things? I don't know, but it's something that probably only Bleegram would have been able to open, or he only had the key, or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna steal any of it.
Nope, I don't want any of that shit.
Do we see any footprints or anything, any evidence down here that we could, to help us find out where this person, what shoe they were wearing, or like?
No.
I don't know, anything like that.
Actually, it is a dirt floor, an earth floor. Do you want to give me a survival check?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
How large are your feet back?
Oh,
it's an 8. We're not rolling hot tonight.
There are plenty of
coincidence.
plenty of footprints. Yours, Sasori's, the guards. It's just too hard to tell.
everybody.
How was the safe open? Was it busted open or was it opened by lock and key?
No force used.
No force used.
Oh man. All right. And we've done all we can to check around for anywhere someone could be hiding.
Oh, there's no
You know.
hiding spots here really. It's
You're right. Okay. So
Yeah.
yeah.
if
We-
they were
we're-
in like a barrel of like grain
Yeah.
or something like that maybe, but
Secret,
could very easily
secret
check those
exits and
spots.
entrances. I feel like that's.
well,
Did we
that
search-
that
can-
you
can we
that
search
you
for
don't
that?
would know. Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Is that something you're better at, Sasori friend?
Perception check?
I mean, I'm about +1.
Call it
Yep,
out if you want.
It's all you. Or I'll look as well if
10.
grants advantage.
No.
Oh my goodness.
I'm more trying to perceive whether you take a couple
Back-
steps towards the door.
Back up top. Back up top.
Oh, I'm not done down here.
Oh, what do you want to do?
Well, are we leaving the?
Yeah, I think out of concern for just leaving it there, I will bring it up to his acolytes, the gold and the letters.
Yeah. Okay. The guards
Oh,
will
I want to
also,
try to pickpocket the gold out of his hand.
out of Nate's hand.
I
Yep.
will slap you.
I don't know. How good am I going to roll? You want to roll?
You're not
off?
going to be able to pickpocket if he's like holding it. You can just snatch
I'm
it. but-
holding it in my hand.
Yeah.
You're too smart. Yeah, that's Nate. That's not. Actually, you know what? That could be Barrick.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we'll head
At
back
least
upstairs.
I tried. I tried.
Yeah. We'll head
I'll
back
be
upstairs. So, up top, you head back and you see the group looking for more. Chris, you don't see any more things here, but you know, the rest of you and the guards are continuing to look. And Bleegrim says, "All right, well, we're gonna have to report this to the Castellan. We're gonna head there now. I'm gonna leave guards here, but this scene is gonna be off limits. No one's gonna be allowed in the temple. And listen, I'd appreciate it if all of you didn't start gossiping about this. We don't know what happened, and I just don't want to cause panic. I mean, we've had so many horrific things happening lately. Let's just keep this one under wraps until we know more."
Like a mummy.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, go on, go save the day. Give us some good news.
Yeah. I'll hand Micah the gold and letters on my way out.
Before you leave, though, and before you even get to Micah, as you're all like filing past Bleegrim, he'll stop Barrick right at the end. He'll put his hand on your shoulder, and he'll say, "Barrick, you were close with Father Bleegrim, weren't you?"
Indeed, he was my confidant, and a real leader here in the keep for me.
So you knew him pretty well then. When's the last time you saw him? Was he acting strange last time you saw him? Did he say anything about maybe someone who wanted to hurt him?
He didn't say anything about anybody that might want to hurt him the last time I spoke to him.
Which was when again?
Yesterday, of course. I like to check in with my friend as often as I can.
Ah. Were you at the Greased Goat when you met with him, or?
I forgot. I did see him somewhere where he said he was meeting with Xander, right? Or
Was he? You met with
did I
that
meet
priest
with him
from the
at
south?
all yesterday? Shoot. I don't remember if I actually met with him yesterday. At this point.
Wait. You did meet with him yesterday, or you don't remember if you met with him yesterday?
Oh, sorry. I was saying this out loud. Oh, shoot. We'll pretend.
Or to the GM, not.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. My bad. Yeah. I don't. Nate doesn't remember.
The last
he
time you saw
actually
him
saw me
was at 1 a.m.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
He's trying to remember the time before that.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the time before, so I don't have to lie when I tell.
It was
that
it
part.
was it was the day before.
Okay.
You saw him, and he had a meeting with Xander
Yes.
in the
Right.
afternoon, and then later that night he came to your rescue.
Right. So I saw him in passing before he met with Xander.
Okay, and that's the last time you saw him, and he wasn't acting strange.
Well, meeting with Xander I find a little strange. He's an interesting person, but no.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, Xander. Between you and me, I mean, he's supposed to be some renowned priest from the south. I haven't gotten any. I don't think he's done anything really that's helped people here.
Well, he was a very different priest than Bleegrim, that's for sure.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to have a little chat with him if he's the last person he saw. You can see he glances at your warhammer on your back though.
I think
Sounds like an
speaking with him
interrogation.
would be a good idea, and we need to find justice for Bleegrim.
Fair.
He says, I know you must be all shook up, and he like slaps you on the shoulder real hard, and it kind of like jolts you a bit. And he says, listen, like I said, go save the day, bring us some good news home, all right?
We'll do our best, Mr. Butts.
And then you leave.
Yes.
Okay.
I leave. So excited to leave that situation.
Well, just one more thing.
I'm probably doing my best not to, but my eyes can't help looking down at my
Yeah.
warhammer a few
Yeah.
times.
Bleegrim does his best Columbo, and he's like, oh, and one more thing, Mr. Barrack, one more thing. No, he's good. He lets you go.
Okay. All right. Yep.
Okay. All right, everybody, you're out. Up to you where you want to go next.
Far away.
To the caves.
Okay.
Where it's safe.
All right. So you leave. You're headed out of. Oh darn, Tim's not here. Oh, okay.
Brave Sir Robin, Sir Robin.
All right. Well,
Tim could be here if it helps.
No, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna do like a Quentin Tarantino next time we play. Tim's character, while you were all checking out breakfast and the Father Bleegrim situation, Tim had to go check on something. He just said, I'll be back. Or Eric said, I'll be back. I'll meet with you before we leave. We're leaving in the like mid-morning, I guess, or morning, 9 o'clock, whatever. And he said, I'll be back. I'll meet you at the gates when we're done. And he's going to go off and do his thing. And then you'll meet him back here. And so next episode, though, we'll start off with what Eric was doing while you were all with Bleegrim. Okay?
Nice.
Okay.
I had something, and I'm looking at my notes right now, and literally I was like Tim, big circle word. So I was like, all right, so we'll have to do that another time. But yeah, so you head to the gate, you meet up with Eric. Eric's like, whew, what a busy morning, huh?
Indeed, as I fast walk towards the gate.
Show Rembo is also there, and he's got some frittatas.
Lovely.
Let's do it. Because I didn't get temporary hit points before. Let's get some frittata hit points.
He said, this is me mom's recipe. Here, take one. He tosses a frittata to each of you.
I eat it.
The frittata gives you something different, though. The frittata is going to give you the next time you attempt a skill check, it's going to give you the effect of guidance on it.
Okay. I don't know how to mark that down, but okay.
That's what he gives you. So he's like, yeah, I could take on anything after having a frittata. Back when I was I guess back in shape, and he holds his big belly, his round belly, shakes it a bit.
Akuna frittata.
Nice.
What a wonderful phrase, Sasori.
What does it mean?
No worries for the rest of your skill checks.
You head out of the keep. You go down the winding causeway, and you're off on the road again.
Did I get those daggers and those arrows we talked about?
Yeah, you can pick up daggers and arrows. Yeah, everything is if it's player's handbook stuff, it's just
Price in the handbook.
yeah, price in the handbook. I think for that, yeah.
Well, Fritz, you have the bow. You don't have any arrows, so you definitely want a quiver or two. No.
No, I think Uhla has arrows.
I have arrows.
Oh, okay.
Fritz, what are you usually equipped with? What do you usually carry with you? Is the bow? I know you had a bow, but do you have any other
I've got
weapons?
a bow, just a bow, arrows, and leather armor. That's it.
For like weapons and protection.
Yeah, I'm traveling pretty light, mostly spells.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, Fritz, this is a +1 magical bow, so you get +1 to your attack rolls and your damage rolls when you use it, and it overcomes magical resistance. So you might want to note that down.
Yeah, I'll note it down.
And the arrow, any arrow you'll knock in it will gain that bonus. But you have a quiver of your own arrows, right?
Yeah, just regular arrows. Sounds good.
All right. Awesome. All right, so we head to the caves. You've done this journey a few times now, so you head along the familiar path. You see a few patrols, but the patrols are really you can see they're thinning out. There's not as many as you remember in the last couple of weeks. Usually you'd see a patrol every maybe every other hour. You maybe seen 2 patrols the entire way. You get there mid-afternoon to the caves. You get to the ravine and you see all the cave openings before you. How do you want to approach? I'm going to switch our Roll20 screen.
Why do
You
we
can all
have
see it.
certain ones circled again?
This is the
So-
ones that we've already.
You've been into,
Oh.
yeah.
We've been.
This was the Goblin Cave,
Yeah.
the one on the bottom right. This was where the secret entrance to like an ogre cave was.
Yep.
This was an entrance to the orc cave.
Mm-hmm.
And then over here was where I think some creatures orcs came out of to chase you away.
Gotcha.
That's why it's pink.
I have a novel idea.
Can we get to the far caves?
Let's try sneaking and see if we recognize something we want to kill inside of a cave. Instead of just barging in.
Isn't that pretty much what we did last time?
I'll do
Nope.
my best.
Fools barge in. I guess that is what we did last time. And that's why we left and didn't die, because 30-something orcs would have killed us. So are we going to go up and around to the next, like, do we want to check this guy out down here? Or, like, head up to, like, this one?
That is a
Ooh, I
low
had an
cave.
interesting-
The one here is a low cave on ground level. This one is elevated, and you can see each kind of like ring on the rocks here is like another level up.
Yep.
I like
So-
Uhla's idea of perhaps trying a cave in the back.
Yeah, in the back.
I like it.
Sneak up, and we'll.
Can
You know, if
anyone
we had-
pass without trace or anything useful for stealth?
Tim has that, correct?
I think so.
Please?
I think Tim would be fine with casting that.
Okay.
I think he's done
What-
it before.
Does that add a +10?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way I was passing stealth checks without that.
Yeah, we have a lot of disadvantage. We're still in trouble.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So are we gonna make some stealth checks and get over there?
Any other? So just before we make stealth checks, well, you can make them. I guess doesn't matter. But is that the plan, everybody? Chris, Fritz, Jeff, as well. I didn't hear
Sure.
you guys.
Yeah, far
Yeah,
caves.
do you want to pick this one, or this one? Yeah,
I wanna
or
say
or
that-
that one.
The yellow thing.
Let's go.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
This
Is
reminds
this
me
way-
of that game Skee Ball. We're aiming
Yeah.
for the best one. I
I
want the small one furthest away.
We'll aim for that one, Bob.
Mohag, who's in the front, says, why don't we head in this one, the one closest to us?
Good idea, chap. You first.
Well, no, listen, I'm not going to take over the group or anything like that. I'm just going to, I'm in the vanguard. He looks at Barrick.
Remember, Mohag, part of the van is staying quiet.
Yes,
I
of
whisper.
course. I mean, my enemies don't usually hear me coming, so.
That's true. They don't. They aren't going to hear you coming. because you're not coming.
I'll send Cockroach ahead to kind of perch on the tree and look in that cave.
Okay. And now I assume you're all doing. I know that our tokens are on the map here, but like you could be like far away, like at the edge of the ravine. You know, like not even close to here, right?
Right.
Okay. So that's fine. You send Cockroach, and you perch on a tree at the entrance of this first bottom cave on the north side.
He'll use his superior vision and peer right in there and see
What is your perception check with Cockroach?
I don't know.
Advantage +4. Does that sound right?
Yeah, there's an owl.
Yeah.
Should I have him on a page or something?
No, not necessarily. No, he's just a familiar you could summon. So he's just got the. If you Google like the stats of the owl, it'll come up. You'll see it.
Okay.
You just roll a dice.
D20.
It's on page 308 of the player's handbook.
There you go.
What is it?
It's a 9, but you get advantage because it's you're using either vision or hearing to look around.
+3, not +4. But
Okay.
yes, advantage.
So we're gonna take the
terrible.
12 then, I assume.
Yeah.
That'd be correct. Okay.
Also in the Roll20 thing, the compendium.
Oh yeah, that's right. Familiars are probably in the compendium on the Roll20. Yeah.
Either
way.
I just searched for owl in the compendium and it came up.
Gotcha.
It has a 120-foot dark vision, by the way.
Yes. Well, it's light out, so it's fine.
Well, the caves are dark.
Well, he perched on the tree that's right outside to look in.
Okay.
So he can see. He can see fine. Your owl perches there. Cockroach looks around and does that owl head tilt. And you're relying on him to come back, or are you
No,
like
I'm
100
looking.
feet?
I can look through his eyes, right?
As long as you're within like 100 feet of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna get 100 feet to the entrance as well, then, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you follow and start to look through his vision. You can see that there are clearly tracks going into this cave. Small tracks, like they're definitely not the size of orcs. Could be goblins, could be kobolds. You don't know. You perch there and look in, and you're kind of waiting a moment, and then all of a sudden, an arrow goes right
Not
through.
again.
Goes right through him.
Oh,
And it doesn't come from the cave, but you see the arrow come right out through the chest of your owl, and then he disappears into the ether.
Wow.
So it like came from the back and popped
Yeah.
out his chest.
Yep.
Oof.
Wow.
Can you give us a direction based off that?
What was looking
From
at
the
this?
south, I guess, or from the
So, like,
It
southeast.
was looking at this cave.
From down this way?
Probably from that direction, yeah.
I guess we're not sneaking until it's nighttime.
I'm not sure that sneaking around here at night is a good plan. Because
Apparently, we just can't sneak around here.
You can, but the owl did not see you.
stressful.
I feel like, John feels like that creature could have been killed just because it was an owl, not because it was a familiar.
Of course.
Like anything alive, they're like sharpshooting.
Yeah, but the point is there's someone sitting there waiting with
Yeah,
bow
it's-
and arrow ready.
Food, but someone's there.
Right. These are creatures that hunt.
So, Hieronymus, what did you see?
Nothing. What did I see?
You saw tracks. You saw
All footprints.
footprints, small footprints leading into that cave.
But
Many tracks. Yeah.
And then an arrow came out of your chest?
yeah, that arrow killed cockroach.
Can
So
you
it's
get him
something-
back?
So, so I'm assuming you
It came from the south.
indeed. Do you
Mohag
think that's
says,
the cave
well,
we should go towards?
we should head to the north then. Mohag says.
Oh, no one asked your opinion. Do you think that someone's going to come to pick up the owl? Can we
Well-
ambush them?
It disappeared. The owl disappears when it's killed.
Well, the person who shot it doesn't know that.
That's
Yeah.
true.
They'll come out for the body.
Looks like an owl, doesn't it?
If they were hunting, yeah.
If they
Like
wanted
maybe
dinner.
saw it when the arrow hit it and it disappeared.
You haven't seen anybody. You're 100 feet away from the tree. You haven't seen anybody, Chris, come to pick up their quarry. Show Rembo will chime in, and he says, "All right, now I'm not much of a strategist or a planner, but I mean, isn't it just good to sneak around and hide and try to go from bush to bush, shrub to shrub? I mean, we don't have to go out into the open."
I mean, yeah, we were trying to
What are we
roll
looking
it.
for again? Aren't we looking for
Yeah.
somebody?
I think that'd be a good idea. We are looking for Vance Baumhauer.
Well,
And who
kind of.
took
We're
Vance
loosely looking
Baumhauer?
for him.
Who took Vance Baumhauer?
We are unsure, but it seems like bigger quarry. which
But then we
might-
don't want to go to that one. Those are little itty bitty tracks, you said, right?
Yes,
Let's
Yeah,
find
but
the
maybe
big
it's-
ones. Let's find the big tracks.
indeed.
Well, they didn't.
That's what
try
my
to be stealthy.
mother always told me that. Every time we would have guests over, she was always looking for the big ones.
We gotta kill the little ones before we kill the big ones.
Who says?
Oh,
I think we need to try and find Vance. We're on a time crunch.
Last time we tried to go for the big ones first, the little ones shot at us as we were running away. Take out the easy ones before we take out the big ones. This is what my master used to say.
I'm still with Uhla. I'd like to go try and sneak to the back.
Hi.
So sorry, sneak in there. I'll cast invisibility on you. Sneak in there and.
I don't even need it, dude. I got pass without trace. I'm gonna
Can
probably
one of
go
you-
if I actually get to stealth.
Can
see
one
what
of you
stealth
look
looks
for?
like.
Can one of you look for tracks?
Uhla can.
Show Rembo's like, I mean, I'm not the best survivalist, but I mean, I could take a look.
Neither am
Oh,
Druid friend, you are one with nature?
I vote we put the Hobbit in charge.
The Hobbit. Mohag is like, I mean, I could look for tracks. I'm a seasoned survivalist.
Yeah, could I do a survival and just
Yeah.
get an idea?
Yeah, and remember, you get the guidance bonus from the frittata, and Mohag says he'll help you.
So advantage and then guidance is what? Plus
And then for
five?
frittata guidance. Yeah. Plus a D4, excuse me.
Oh,
See, man, so I'm wasting all those 20s before we jumped online.
Don't forget the frittata guidance.
What is that, plus 5?
Plus
1d4.
D4.
D4? So I've got
And then
a
you add
4.
your survival skill as well, so it's probably like plus 4 to that.
6,
So a 13.
10. I got 10 plus, yeah, 13.
So
13
I'm
or
counting
14.
I'm counting a 9, and I assume that you have survival as a skill, right?
Yep.
So then it's probably your wisdom is plus 2 or 3?
Hold on, let me get this sheet up here.
Thought I had it before too.
But
Oh, I got it right here.
But it's
sorry.
not even. I mean, it says
Plus
you roll
3.
2d20.
Plus 3 for survival.
Oh, it's not a 7, it's a 4.
The 4, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Awful roll.
Whoops. Sorry. Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, 4 plus 2 plus 3 plus 9. You're right. You're right. 9. I saw the
That's
7. I
like-
was like, that's your result. But that's combining 2d20s.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Can't beat any DC with that roll.
Ooh, okay. All right. I mean, there are. I mean, the bigger tracks are up. You've seen orc tracks up here, and that's the only other lead you'd probably have. Is that the bigger tracks seem to be higher elevation, so on the northern side.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me where you'd like to go, and how you're going there, and I'll tell you what you see.
I think we agree with you. Let's stealth out to the back one.
So tell me where you're going. Move your
Just let
tokens.
Sasori going by himself first to like take a look around.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm happy with this.
Sure. Move your token.
Can I take? I want to move stealthily. Can I
Yeah.
stealth check while I have
You-
a?
I believe you did do a stealth check, didn't you?
Oh, what did I roll?
I see an 11
plus 10.
plus
so
10,
it's
so 21.
Could be better.
So tell me exactly how you're going, where you're going, and I'll tell you what you see.
just for everyone at home, that 21 is a 4 on the die. So
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Exactly. So I am going to. This is kind of like a bit of a ridge, right? There's like a height difference on both sides. So knowing that arrow came from this side, I'm gonna want to go like around the bush, do like a little like bump, 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 bump. Mission Impossible. I don't know how many beats I can do before we're copyrighted. And kind of go under this cave, right? I'm out of sight under this cave, and stealth all the way towards like this tree.
Okay. And a 21, right?
Yes, sir. That's a lot of silence for a DM right there.
Okay. All right. So you go from tree and shrub and bush to bush, and you head all the way to the edge of the ravine, the lower level of the ravine. Up before you is it's not a super steep cliff face, but rising up a few different levels is the upper cave entrances. So you want to climb that?
No, I'm actually going to hang out here for a second. Do I notice any tracks on the ground here?
How long do you want to wait for?
Just enough time to look at the ground.
So, like, what, a minute? 6 seconds?
How long does it take me to look at the ground?
I don't know. How long does it take you to look at the ground?
Well, I'm
I'm asking you.
30 seconds.
30 seconds, okay.
There's like an acorn on the floor or something, or a berry.
You don't see tracks, like, right where you are. It doesn't look like you're in a spot where a lot of people go. But there is a cave entrance to the north, right here, just above where you're. It's like the next level up to where you are.
So I'd kind of like to make some hand motions. I'm assuming my group is watching my progress, and maybe I'll do like a little caw caw.
This is
With
definitely
my 21 stealth check.
This is definitely the closest entrance to where you are, and you see, you hear.
See Nazis? What?
Yeah, you don't see anything, but you do hear the occasional, like, low, guttural growl. It's faint, super faint, but you do hear it without a check. You can still hear it if you're like standing there quiet for 30 seconds or so. You can hear it maybe maybe you hear it twice while you're standing here.
Well, we're gonna avoid that because that sounds badass as shit. So I'm gonna head up this way. I'm trying to still motion to my group to like, come on up here. Like, it's safe. The coast is clear. Leave Shorembo and his pots.
I turn to everybody and say, were we clear with the story that we were looking for large footprints?
No. Is anything ever clear with the story?
I didn't find any footprints.
Did you make a perception check? No, right?
I kind of asked to if I saw any footprints. You said I didn't see nothing.
There were no footprints, but I don't know if you made a perception check to perceive anything else.
I'd be happy to.
Go ahead.
I clicked it. Did it not? It's taking a long time. Anyone see
I
it?
don't see it. No.
No.
All right, let's click it again. Sure, they'll all come out.
There you go.
20.
There you go.
20.
Perceive the hell out of that.
You do see, like by the entrance of that's cave right here.
Yep.
You can see some bones. It looks like the entrance has a few bones littering the way. Hard to tell from your position, from your view, but you can see some scattered bones outside of that cave.
Smells like death. Let's avoid that one.
Okay. You motion to the group that it's all good. Group, are you following?
Well, I tell them to come quietly. I definitely don't say all good. Putter along, whistling and swinging a cane. No, it's like, be quiet.
But you motion all of that to us with your hands.
Yes.
Yeah, would you like to see
How
what it
does
looks like?
don't putter along and swing a cane look in hand motions?
It's pretty awesome, actually. It goes like this. It goes.
Getting some in sync vibes. Let's go.
All right, Joey Fatone, let's go.
Back streets back in sync.
And I will do my best to be stealthy. Bob, I have a 12 with pass without trace.
Damn.
A 12?
Bobby,
Never came
is,
up.
that is correct. No, I
Say
rolled
it-
it when John rolled his stealth check.
Say it again,
stealth
Fritz.
checks?
I think
Stealth?
still.
Yeah, if
I-
you didn't make a
yeah, I-
stealth, make a stealth. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta make a stealth check.
Make a stealth.
So 29 for
29.
Scory. Wow.
Yo, I need that 20. 9.
Chris
So
in the
nine-
chat.
19.
Here comes the dragon, Sasori.
No, thanks. It said like dragon-like creature. It didn't say dragon.
Hey, you never
I don't
know. We're
Maybe-
walking
Or
out.
Or Ben or.
What are those long, like more like Komodo dragons? What are those things called in this game? I fought those before.
I got a
Drake.
10, Bobby.
I think you fought those in my game.
Yep, that's a lot of Rise of Tiamat and.
So it's a 20 for Fritz because of the plus 10 from Pass Without Trace. Chris Hieronymus, what'd you get?
29.
Nice.
Oh
Same as
my
Scory.
goodness.
And Nate, you were the low.
I was the 12
You were the
with
12.
my
Okay.
disadvantage.
Let me roll for our good friends Mohag and Shorembo.
No, why is Shirembo coming?
You
That's
can't
part
leave
of the
him
group.
alone here.
Did we teach him how to like make his pots and pans quieter? He was just like clacking away last time.
In fact, he is rather loud. Actually, I rolled for him. Am I right? He doesn't have enough people to include them in Pass Without Trace, or is it like an aura?
I think it's a number of creatures. I don't know.
Okay, double check that for me because that might matter.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, then he wouldn't have given it to me.
Yeah, that's
Well,
true.
let's see what happens.
Yeah, but now it's like we're
Shorembo is clanking along. Mohag's actually relatively quiet. He's probably as quiet as almost anybody else. That's not Barrack.
Hey, check this out. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity.
So no limit. Nice.
No limit.
sweet.
As long as they're within 30 feet. And you chose them.
Okay, so then Tim is the hub.
No, it's not even an aura. You can just only the casting length is 30 feet.
Oh, gotcha. So it's just you, blam. All of you have it.
And then we all
That is-
have we all
yes,
run
sir.
around we all
One of
run
the best
all over
spells.
Lothmar and commit crimes.
Yeah.
I
That is
still
one of
think
the
it's
best spells
cool.
in the game.
I still think it's cool to have everybody ringing around Eric.
Yeah, I'm
So
down
do
with that.
We'll do that.
Like full on Scooby Doo vibes,
Right.
bumping into each other to like scare each other
Yeah.
as you're walking down the aisle.
Mohag is definitely Scooby.
Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Or maybe Shaggy,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe Shaggy. So you
That's
get
actually
to
better fit.
you get to Sasori under the big tree at the edge of the ravine, and while Shorembo's kind of loud with his pots and pans, and you're clanging along, the magical ability that Eric gave you. Also, did everybody use their guidance from the frittata?
Oh, hey-oh.
No.
Is that a skill
Thank
check?
you.
Yes, that is definitely a skill check.
Bob, I've got a 15.
Yeah.
Feeling
what I
frittated
thought.
out.
Yeah, you're able to get across the ravine without any trouble. Sasori, your friends are all now with you underneath the tree.
Does the frittata automatically fire, or do you get a choice?
The next.
The next one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did say next.
Okay, so then it's gone.
Can't
Yeah.
say that.
He's got one more frittata.
Let's,
He
let's
he
say
made
that-
one for Father Blegram. So
Oh! Yeah, then definitely Barrack should have that one.
Oh,
Too
no.
soon.
My
Too soon.
stomach is empty. My stomach, I can't bear to swallow anything else.
Sasori's definitely gonna grab that and
Yeah.
you can't bear to swallow anything else like the truth.
It's gonna be priceless when we find out it really wasn't Barrack, and he's
How
just
do-
been stressing for no reason whatsoever.
Well,
Oh,
how do you
it's-
feel? We gotta debrief at some point. How do you you lied, like right to Bleegram or not to Bleegram to Buttes? We're gonna have
I
to
know.
debrief, Nate.
The
We're gonna have
DM
to
didn't even
debrief.
make me roll deception.
We're gonna have to
You
debrief.
tried to finesse it, I saw, and then he asked you point blank.
I just kind of tried to avoid answering directly so I didn't have to lie.
We're gonna have to debrief.
Oh,
yeah,
you
yeah,
lied.
yeah.
When did I don't think I. We'll see.
Lied.
I'll rewatch it. Maybe I did lie.
Did.
Fair.
You tried not to, and
I
then
tried.
he asked you right at the end, "Are you sure?" And you said, "Yeah."
Darn it! Darn it! Yep.
No, it was
Definitely.
blatant. It was pretty blatant.
He said, "Are you sure that was the last time you saw him?" And you said, "Yes."
Yep.
Oof. Yeah, that sounds pretty flagrant. Oh boy. Oh boy.
20 yards.
All right,
that-
Little bow.
Wow.
Where to? Which cave do you want to go into?
Well, I want to tell them to be careful of this cave.
That's the one we want to go to then.
On our way across, could any of us have seen any large tracks, just in general?
You
going in a
did
direction?
not. No, you did not.
Okay.
Mm. You saw very small tracks that were mentioned by Cockroach
Yeah.
here.
Right.
You did see some tracks like here, but they're probably goblinoid,
Okay.
right? They were like the same ones from the cave here that you've already seen. But you didn't see any different types of tracks, although you do see the bones now that John points them out here.
Okay.
This is Barrack right next to me, right?
Yep. Well, you're
Right.
all like literally within 5 feet of each other.
Do the bones look like gnawed and broken bones, like they were killed by a beast, or?
You'd have to get just a little bit closer to get your eyes on it.
Okay.
Sorry, what do you recommend, based on what you've observed?
Move your token, Jeff.
Avoid that cave
Where am I here? Okay.
and hoist me up. I want to see what's on the next level.
Why
And
avoid
stand
that
on your
cave?
shoulder. I heard a very ominous growling sound in that cave.
Am I hearing the first time Sasori doesn't want to go kill a creature?
Jeff, you head up the little incline there,
It's all about
Uh-huh.
numbers.
and you get to
Multiple
the
creatures.
entrance, and you see the bones.
Uh-huh.
I'll just label them right. They're right here. Okay, right about there.
Okay.
They do look humanoid. They look like they have some flesh on them still, but they've been picked rather clean. Something has eaten this carcass.
Okay,
Would you
but
like
it
to
looks
make
like
a investigation or a perception check?
sure. It literally. Oh no, I want to perceive. No, that's persuasion. I want to investigate.
Sure.
I'll be staring at the cave entrance to see if anything comes out.
Oh my god. 4. I'm going home. There's
I
no
mean,
point in my even being here.
You don't sense anything like around the area or notice anything that these bones will give you, but I will just give you a description of the cave entrance. This looks like a natural cavern. The air is damp at the entrance. You can sense that. The bones, as I said, of rotting corpses are here. You might have to shoo away some birds that are picking off what's left.
Okay, so but they're fresh. There's still bits of fresh meat stuck
Yep.
to them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did I interrupt you and cut you off? Was
Nope,
there
that
any
was
more
it.
coming?
Nope, that was perfect timing.
Okay. So it's probably a monster of some sort in there rather than bugbears. No evidence of a tool using species in the area.
No, well, no.
Okay.
No scrape marks on the bones.
He rolled a-
A,
he
I'm
rolled
not
a
that
4.
close, and B, I totally hosed my
You
investigation.
rolled a
roll,
4.
so-
Yeah,
Yeah. I'll help Sasori up the cliffside.
sure. Boost your token up there.
So as I peek over, as I get up, what do I see?
Let's see here. You can see a worn path that wanders off here. Kind of, you can see the areas I'm looking at right here, right? To that
Yep.
cave. It looks bare, like there's not that many tracks or anything that lead this way. But like I said, a path that's kind of overgrown, and it leads to that cavern ahead of you.
So I'd like to do like a roll on the ground, where I kind of do one of those like action movie rolls, where I kind of roll and I get closer to the cave, kind of maybe right about that side of it,
Sure.
and then peek inside. Again, Mission Impossible theme song is playing. Bum, 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 bum.
You see.
Thank you, Jeff.
We demonetized yet?
No, never.
No, it's
I'm
too
just making
off
sure I'm
key.
not reading
It's
something.
unrecognizable by the censors.
It's not a ripoff, it's an homage.
In fact, they're gonna pay us to stop
We're doing it
giving it
with
credit.
satire. It's a satire. It's protected by free use for satire.
So in this is a different. You've seen the other caverns. Some of them look natural, like the one that I just showed you here. That was over in the with the growling. This one is more like the first caves. It looks like that something has built this cave opening, built into it, man-made of some sort. And this one looks a little even different than the first one, the goblin cave that you saw, or the orc cave that you saw, the entrance there. This one looks more quiet, less used. There's nothing around the area. You don't see any like bones or weapons, or there's no creatures of any sort. And yeah, that's, I guess, the stillness is really what kind of gives you a bit of a chill. There's no, you don't see any signs that it's very used in quite some time.
All right, I'm gonna peek inside.
Okay, I'm gonna have to
I got
move us
dark
to a
vision.
new. Yeah, I'm gonna move us to a new map. Let's see here. Yeah,
I got 20 perception, 21 stealth, and dark vision. What do I say?
Hold on, I've gotta move your tokens because you were far away from where that was last time you were in the orc cave before. Okay, here we go. Sorry, a lot of tokens. You guys are a big party. Okay.
You're the one who invited 6 people, and then started adding NPCs.
We have so many dead NPCs.
You
Don't
guys
forget
Nod.
added
too.
NPCs.
I'm a big fan of Nod.
All right. Yeah, so you enter into this dark cavern. It looks like it has rough-hewn walls. Definitely man-made. The passage is large enough for about 2 people to go side by side. It is completely dark in here, so people with dark vision can see. But yeah, that's basically it. So the rest of you can maneuver as you'd like.
And you said not a lot of tracks in the front of it, so I'm definitely gonna like. ask everyone else.
There are no tracks in front of it.
So I'm gonna motion everyone to come up to the edge of the cave and say, "Hey, you want to go in? It's empty as far as I can see."
Yeah, let's go.
Sure. I will light a torch and have my warhammer at my hip.
Not in your hand, ready to strike.
I'm gonna keep my shield out.
I'm gonna cast mage armor, just so you know.
Hold on, I just want to refresh. Roll 20. It seems to be lagging on my side. Is it working on everybody's?
Looks fine. for
Yeah,
me.
it's working for me.
Oh, seems to be.
Okay, good. I'm not sure why mine was slow. All right, maneuver yourselves.
I'll run up to the front.
Guess I'm stealthing.
With Scory.
Yeah.
So sorry, do you want to scout ahead?
Kind of. Wouldn't mind rolling another stealth check for it. But a 21's a 21.
Oh
I'll
my
tell
goodness.
Mohag, this is a time for Sasori
Roll.
to be the man.
Roll 20 is not happy with me right now.
Ruh-roh.
All right, maneuver yourselves. You can move yourselves. The cave heads south. And I'll tell you what you see when you move down.
Okay.
There's a 45-degree angle line here.
Yeah, Roll20's had some weird, like, glitchy, like, angle things. I don't understand why that's happening all the time. It's happened in my, like, a bunch of my other games, too. Like, there's this random wall. Like, it looks like there's, like a polygon or something.
Nate, did you give us the temporary hit points?
I did not.
Nope.
Oh.
He wasn't feeling it. His god wasn't
Oh.
happy.
I honestly, yeah, I just it works out because I was distracted, so I forgot. I think Barrick would have done the same.
Yeah. A little bit of god performance disorder.
So
in,
move
that
your-
case, in that case, I'm going to eat my Rochambeau biscuit.
Okay. You need it? Okay.
Ooh,
Oh, I don't know if I even.
I never
I-
ate mine.
I never
and
ate
I will
mine.
do the same.
Yeah, I do. I'm hanging on to one. I'm liking this.
You're getting a little old, aren't
What's
they?
it give? It gives a D4 or 4?
It's a D4.
Hey, 3.
Nice.
Chris for MVP again.
Yeah,
Did you
thanks.
save
That's
those
great.
biscuits?
I did.
He gave us a round at the beginning of the last time, but Nate had already given us like 6 or 7 temp.
Gotcha,
hit
okay.
points.
Yeah.
So we,
Yes,
I
you
think we
saved
all
them.
popped
Yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah. All right, so you head down
Ooh.
into this cavern here, and you can see below, if you have dark vision or a light source, there is a boulder-filled passage. Maneuver yourselves down a little bit further so you might be able to see with your token.
You mean like a cave-in?
Yeah. Yep. So
Okay.
there are a couple of this kind of forks. This road kind of forks here, and you can see that there's a room to your left, a room to the southeast, and to the southwest. It looks like a boulder-filled passage. This wide intersection, large rock and boulders have been carefully, not carefully, excuse me. They have fallen to seal the corridor heading to the southwest.
All right, so immediately I would recognize that there's a corridor this way and a corridor this way.
Mhm.
And I would never want to leave something behind me unturned. So I would definitely start moving in this direction.
Yeah, I'm with John.
Okay. So you head west, and you see this chamber opens up. This plain room is 60 feet wide, but only 20 feet long. To the north and to the south silently stand a quartet of hulking, decomposing humanoids.
Stand? They're
Yep.
standing up?
Yes.
Ay, ay, ay. Like,
Bob, I divine sense. Let me use that.
that's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
You sense undead.
I say, have your wits around you, friends. The undead are near.
I think, well, looking at them.
They are
I think you
adorned
are
in
too.
They are adorned in dirty, yellow and red guard uniforms from the keep.
Oh.
We must put these brothers to rest.
It's clear they look undead. Like they look dead. Like I'm not gonna mistake them for a guard from the keep and be like,
Oh,
"Friend,
they
is
well.
something wrong."
Has your character ever seen a creature like this before?
I actually think I think undead is something I would be familiar with. if I have the ability to sense it, I feel like that'd be a paladin's thing.
Sure.
So yeah. Okay.
You get that extra d6 on the smite damage.
We'll see. Yeah. I'm going to. Bob, is there a creative way I can have a light source and not and have a shield and the warhammer out?
I can cast light
have
on
a
your
light
shield.
Spell. Yeah. We could have
anybody know the
Tim
light
cast it
cantrip?
on you, right?
Tim normally does that.
Hieronymus will cast light on his shield.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah, I got it this level.
Oh, heck yeah! All right, it's just a cantrip, right?
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
got the
all right.
ability to have 4 cantrips.
I will always ask that ahead of time. I thought Xander did that last time. I didn't know you guys had that.
Yeah, I didn't have it before.
Oh, okay, sweet. Yeah, I will for sure holster that torch and have light on my shield.
Very, very stealthy, by the way.
And I will also use minor illusion to create. What's your holy symbol?
Wait, Bob, I can see what you're doing.
It's the
Yeah.
Well, he
It's
told
the-
us they were there.
I told you they're there.
yeah.
They're just standing there.
I could have swore you said 2.
No,
Not
no.
11 or whatever the hell the number
Two
is.
groups
So-
of
A
four.
sun. I'll use minor illusion to have a glowing sun appear over your head.
Oh, I thought
It's-
there were 4
Love
at one
it.
end and 4 at the other. I didn't know there
Love
were
it.
8 together.
It says here that there are, to the north and south, stand a quartet of hulking, decomposing humanoids. So 2 quartets. That's 8, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It
There
is.
you go.
Okay, so there are some now. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just had
that's
to
what-
place them on the map.
That's how I perceived them.
Just so
Yeah.
you know, Bob, we're also seeing the full map, I just noticed, on the Zoom window.
I don't think there's any secrets.
No, it's
What do you
pretty
mean?
well
This-
described.
This
Good
right
to
here?
know, though.
This right here?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, this is the player view. This is what
That's
your
right.
tokens
You've
can
been doing that for a little while now.
Yeah,
cool.
this is what your
Okay.
tokens can see, right? Is there anything like you don't see anything here, right?
Correct.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah, this is what you should see. Yeah, this is what only players can see. I have the GM view open up on my other screen.
I forgot we were doing that.
Fancy.
I like it. Very fancy.
So that the
Thank you, thank
players,
you.
so that people at home can play along with us.
Exactly. All right, everybody. Well,
Very,
special
very
privilege.
good.
we're at that time, that witching hour. What do you think, everybody? We could do this combat quick?
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
I'm
do
ready.
it.
Yeah, let's
Roll
do it.
initiative. Roll initiative. Tell
And
me what
where'd
you
I
get.
go? I was there a minute ago. Did somebody?
You are. Where'd you go?
I was right where Uhla is. Ah,
Oh,
yeah,
you're right
because
behind
Uhla moved on top of me.
Place yourselves, please.
Be somewhere other than on top of me, Uhla.
Put myself in a better spot here.
Okay, I'm perfectly happy with where I am at the start of this combat.
2.
All right.
I volunteer
Mohag
to go
to
last.
the front. Okay,
Well,
let's do this.
Volunteer is a strong term.
What'd you all get? Sasori, what'd you get?
15.
Hang on, I haven't rolled yet.
Barrack a 1.
That's right.
Scoria 6.
Yeah.
Chris, what'd you get?
17.
Let's hope these are
Fritz?
just zombies.
I've got a 4.
Bob, how I know I said I know a bit about undead, but how much do I know? Like, can I roll a history or like to see how much I know? I don't know.
I'll let you decide.
Religion?
I honestly
Religion?
you think you fought
I do feel
undead
like,
like this before?
yeah, maybe.
I mean, maybe you fought zombies before, and these creatures, their motions and movements remind you of that.
Sure. Okay, so I guess I want to know if I would know to use
Somebody
fire.
tagged it. Time stamp that.
What?
Definitely should.
What?
Nothing. I just stretched really good and took a little tumble. It was wonderful.
Oh, did you? I have to watch that back.
Definitely.
Yeah,
times
my
that.
rocking chair has a limit apparently.
Oh, nice.
Which was exceeded.
I can't believe I missed it. The chat loves it.
Oh, it was so good. It actually felt really good.
All of a sudden, I'm looking at the underside of his chair.
Oh, now I gotta go back. I'm gonna go back.
God.
Oh, this is great. Oh my God. This will be on the internet forever.
I hope so.
All your little lumberjacks are
I
gonna
so hope so. Yeah, lumberjacking season's been really
Valiant
slow.
Joe.
All right, let's go to initiative here. Let's
As
go
we
with.
see them, I'm gonna say, use fire and radiant. What would I call radiant? Use the light and fire to end these undead fiends. I rolled a nat 20 on a history check, so I feel like
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I know this stuff.
Yeah, you would know that. Well, you would know that it's really more just you got to make sure they're dead. Because if they aren't, every time they get hit, you could think they're dead and they're not. So you got to make sure you do as much damage as possible with every blow.
Double tap them, my friends.
Or they'll become undead.
Dead.
But well,
All right, let's go with Chris first. You got the highest roll.
Yeah, he's going to cast.
Fireball.
I didn't get a chance to brief Mohag on Dragon Breath, so I can't really get away with casting that on him. Would either of you fighters like to have the ability to cast a cone of fire 10 times?
10 times?
Once around for a minute.
yeah, it's Dragon's Breath. 2d6.
Would you like that, Jeff?
Is
No, thank you.
that becomes your action?
Yeah, it's your action. Instead of attacking, you'll breathe the 3d6 cone of fire.
Sure, we can give that a try.
I'll cast that on him.
Okay.
Dragon Breath. So every round it's a 15-foot cone, Dex 14 save, 3d6.
And are you choosing cold? Because Hieronymus, you can choose
Cone,
acid,
fire.
you can choose fire, you can choose
Choosing
a bunch
fire for sure.
of fire. Okay. Can't choose radiant, unfortunately.
Sasori's up after you.
Cool. So Sasori is going to throw some daggers at this guy. Oh no, wait. Attack. Alright, I'm sorry. I really hate D&D Beyond.
What's going on?
I had everything here ready like 2 seconds ago with like a bunch of attacks. Alright. There we go. Oh. The whole game, I've been clicking my rapier, I've been clicking everything, and now it's not. My daggers are no longer there.
Honestly, I don't love D&D Beyond.
Oh, it's real. Oh, I know what I did. When I bought new ones, I unclicked them thinking the unclicking was the purchasing of the ones that I had used. Now they're back in the front page. Yeah, it's really finicky. I'm not a huge fan. Alright. I should have rolled now.
Gotcha. 10 will hit.
10 will hit. I don't know why there's a D4 rolling. Oh, that's the sneak. Yeah, no, that's not right. It's 4 plus 3. That makes sense. So that's 7 damage. Sneak attack is So that's 14. That's wrong. Sorry, I don't know. What's...
Do you get sneak attack as a swashbuckler on a range attack if there's nobody around it?
Correct. I need no one else to be engaged. Solo fighting.
Okay, even range attack though. Double check it, but either way, I'll write the damage down.
Right here.
Okay. Anything else from you?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a second dagger.
Did you have both daggers drawn?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So much back and forth. I'll guess an 11 will hit. I'm gonna check and then double message you on the damage. That'll be a 7. It's
Okay,
automatically
so-
rolling sneak attack. I
Yeah,
can't
that's
stop.
fine. We can ignore that.
But 21 seems reasonable. I'll message you. Sorry.
2 daggers land into this corpse, and it seems, although it clearly went in and did damage, it seems unaffected by it. Like it just doesn't care that it just got hit. quite unnerving, as these guards, you've seen many people wearing these colors. These do not seem like the guards that you've seen in the keep. We go to the guards now. They're gonna move. This one comes right for you. These ones are gonna travel this way. This one will go here, and this one will go here.
Yeah. It does add with your ranged on that first one, so the 2d6. So that is 21 total damage.
Okay, cool. The creatures all begin to move in like I said, an unnerving, in a odd shamble towards the group. They raise up their hands as they walk, and they grasp for anything they can reach. Here's their attacks. I'm gonna go with one on Shorembo.
Oh shit. We didn't plan that very well.
Well,
I thought he would be at the. Yeah.
He is in the back, but
Back is
sort
too far
of towards the
forward.
back.
Oh, I got you.
Shorembo gets hit. Oh dear God. Oh my God, how many hit points does he have?
Like 3.
Oh no. No.
He's dead.
He's unconscious.
Roll his death die.
are you sure it's not Moab? I'm pretty sure it's Moab in disguise.
Mohag's taking the next one, which is also a hit.
Adios.
Mohag takes,
Mohag-
let's see.
He has
Mohag
some
takes
decent
4,
hit
but Mohag
points.
is alive. Mohag has more hit points, so Mohag takes 4 hit points. And then the next ones are going on you, Nate, I think.
Sure.
Yeah,
How
let's
many?
go on you. Actually got 3 on you. If I'm not mistaken. 3 can only hit you.
Wait,
Then the
hold
next
it.
one, the next one's going on 1 on Scory and 2 on Sasori. So
I'm
Scory, I
gonna
think you're
defend one of the ones on Scory. Protect him.
okay. Okay, so I'll roll an additional. Mine is also double rolling. I don't know why, so I'm just going in order. So the first one's going to be the disadvantage on Scory.
Okay, and I'm
So
going to protect Sasori.
Okay, so disadvantage on you, Scory, is going to be a 17
I'm an 18.
That misses,
so I'm okay.
right?
Mhm.
because you're an 18 now.
Yep, if I've got my
Gotcha.
shield, I do, and yes, I do.
And then Sasori, the 2 against you. The first one gets a
That one
6 and a 5, and then a 6 and a 7. So that last, ignore this last one. I don't know if you can see the rolls like the viewers can, but
Not really.
rolling double rolls. So
Okay.
the last one is not necessary.
So those are misses. I have a 15.
They're all misses, yeah. But they're right up on you. They're trying to grab on and slam into you and do as much damage as they possibly can. We go up to let's see here. After the group, the group of bodies, we go to Scory, and then Uhla's on deck.
Okay, as I understand it, I can cast a 15-foot cone.
Yep.
So I think I should be able to get this. Hold on, what? I think I should be able to get. Why can I not ping? There. That one, and that one for sure in
Yeah.
my cone.
Yeah,
Right?
3.
Okay, so I'm gonna back off, you rotten bastards. And I'll. Do you want me to roll 3d6 3 times, or do you want to do the saves
Just-
first?
It's
Or
just a
do it.
3d6. That's what the cone does.
Well-
They'll all take the same damage unless
Okay.
they fail saves.
All right. Do you want to say it? You want him to save, or you want me to roll damage first?
Roll the damage.
14.
Yeah.
Ooh.
DC 14 Dex check.
All fail.
Wow.
There you
Hey.
go.
We
That.
Light him
Some
up.
crispy critters.
So this one needs to make a con saving throw. The one that you hit. Is that right?
okay.
Start off.
So 14 damage, correct? You did?
Yep.
Okay. So it's gonna die. Yep, it's gonna die. And the others are going to be alive, but they took that damage. Let's see here. So this one, the one that you attacked first, that one's dead. Let's delete it. And then these two took 14 each. Nice job. So the fire damage seems very effective here, Jeff. I mean, not really more effective than normal, but you did quite a bit of damage to all three of them, and looks like they turned their attention to you.
I'm just the instrument.
You're
All right.
about to be the MVP.
Uhla.
That's okay.
All right, we're gonna I gotta move the toolbar here for a second. I'm gonna move down and flaming sphere and just roll it down that line.
Alrighty.
Bob, what are the rules on? Never mind.
So you create-
Does
Does
Mo ha-
Sharembo auto die? That's what I was thinking too.
yeah.
So I actually was gonna say I can't remember what we said with Zeb, because did Zeb die from a result of double damage? I think that's what happened. That's what happened
He
to
was
him, right?
killed outright by number of hit points.
It was double of damage, exactly. So I think since if an NPC is part of your group as like a hireling, I consider that they'd have death saves like normal.
Okay.
Well, the normal way we're doing it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So he's got D3 plus 1, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna roll it. Just realized though you could probably see the rolls now because I'm showing the player view, but
Except it's tiny.
well, don't look, everybody.
It's pretty hard
I'm not
to see,
looking.
actually.
Won't look. No looking.
I can't read that.
I can cover that map with a postage stamp on my screen, so.
Okay, ready to go.
Chat.
Go ahead. Group, we got Uhla.
Yeah.
Flaming
so I'm
Sphere,
gonna,
you want to roll your damage?
Yeah. Oh my damage. I don't have it up. What is it's 2d6 on it?
2d6, yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, 6. And you want me to go down the line?
Let's see. It does the sphere. It's when you move the sphere, you direct it over 20-foot radius. 20. Wait. This is big.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I-
Oh no.
I
That's
figure-
yeah. So you summon it, and then you're moving it 20 feet or 30 feet wherever you want to go. It's gonna take it'll just be all of them. So you rolled the dice, and I'll take the damage for each
Right.
of these. What the saves?
First one is 6.
Oops. Hold on a second. That was bad.
This is Moonbeam, right?
Okay. What's your saving throw,
A flaming
Fritz?
snake.
It's going to be DC.
Is your wisdom +3?
My wisdom is +3. Yes.
So it's going to be 13. So 2 are going to pass and 1's going to fail. All right, sorry, 2 are going to fail.
All right. So first one took 6 points.
Okay.
Second
get it.
one takes 11.
Yay.
That's good. Third takes wrong dice. 8 points. And the last one takes 11.
Okay,
That's good.
got it. Okay. I took half for the first 2 and the full for the last 2. And your sphere, we'll put your sphere somewhere.
Yeah, just like at the end.
Okay. After Uhla, we go to Barrack.
Great.
Oh, no,
I'm
sorry.
going to.
Scory, you went, right? The Dragon's Breath? Yeah, okay, good.
No.
I'm gonna try and hit this one kind of directly below Mohag.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm just gonna swing away with my
Oh
warhammer.
no!
18.
That hits.
Heck yeah. 11 bludgeoning damage. Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha. Still up.
Ooh.
And again, it's kind of like they just don't realize what's happening to them. You
Yeah.
smack them and there's no like facial expression, no pain that's caused, but they're taking damage. You might even be lopping off body parts with your attacks and stuff. So
I also shout out, make sure that one's dead. The one that was quote unquote killed before.
okay. All right, we go to top of the order here. Chris.
Hieronymus.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. The NPCs go. We're just gonna say Eric is going to. What would Eric do here? Everybody think he would
Save Shorembo.
save Shorembo? Okay, he'll cast a healing spell. Then he'll cast Cure Wounds, and Shorembo will go back to full health.
1 HP is easy to get.
The benefit of having hardly any hit points is you get fully healthy
back to
really
full.
quick.
Shorembo shoots back up, and he looks terrified as there's this zombie kind of looming over him. He's going to disengage and move away. He only has 10 feet more of movement, so he'll go back to here. And then Mohag takes out his great axe,
Whoa.
and he looks at
Sharpens
you.
it.
He looks at you, Barrack, and he mouths again, "I got you." And he's gonna swing, and he's gonna attack the one that you just attacked. And let's see what he gets. Where is his attack bonus here? Oh, here it is.
-3. Cowardice.
He gets a 16.
Woo!
All right.
And it does 10 slashing damage.
Here we go, Mohag.
And it's gonna, let's see, is it gonna kill this creature? Let's see.
It's 10 more than ever before.
It
First
does.
time-
It does. It keeps the creature down. He beheads it. And the body slumps to the floor.
Excellent technique, Fred.
He looks a little confused as he looks at his axe and realizing what he did.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
dude, when they're like big piles of meat sacks, they go down easy.
Yeah. So that one's gone. Okay.
I'll
That's
nod
Mohag.
at Sasori after that.
All right, Chris, you're up.
All right, so Hieronymus is gonna go 5, 10, 15 to here, and he's gonna cast Agonazar's Scorcher.
You take an attack
30.
of opportunity on you though. 15 hit you?
You cast
Yes.
mage armor.
Yes, even with mage armor.
Four-
Okay, you got 8,000 hit points.
4
What's your
bludgeoning.
dexterity?
4
Yeah.
bludgeoning damage.
Dexterity's a 10.
Ouch.
4 bludgeoning, and you improved it.
Yeah, I improved it.
Go ahead, Chris.
Okay, and so I'll go there. Agnazar Scorcher. It's a. There's the damage.
And it's a line. Are you hitting Uhla?
It's, and I'm gonna wrap it around Uhla. So there's a 18 points of damage, DC 14 for half. It'll get all of them.
One passes, but
Nice.
the others fail. And how much damage? 18?
18.
Okay, let's make some con saves here.
Do dexterity saves, I think.
No. They failed their dexterity saves, most of
Okay.
them. But they're zombies. Okay, Chris, you annihilate all of them. All 3 in that row. Uhla softened them up, and then you
Feel the
bowled them over.
burn. If only they were orcs.
Okay. Let's go to Sasori.
I'm going to draw my rapier and attack the undead in front of me.
So close to that 20.
The
huh?
7.
You hate to see it. That misses.
And my turn is over.
No bonus action? Oh, you threw your daggers.
I threw my dagger and I'm using a rapier So nope, that's
Okay. Do you
That's
want
what we're doing.
a bonus action or anything?
no. Happy.
Okay.
Move on.
All right. We go to the creatures. We got one on. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna have one on Sasori, one on Scory, and one on Barrack. We'll go in that order.
I'll protect Scory.
Well,
Okay, Scory
I don't.
misses.
By guns.
Sorry, this was Sasori. Did anyone protect Sasori?
I don't think I get to again. I don't think I've had another turn to get a new reaction. I don't
You
think
didn't do it last. You didn't do it last time, did you? Oh, you
I
did.
did.
On,
He did.
yeah.
I haven't had another turn since then, so I don't have another reaction coming.
You
Why
should
are they
have.
getting
Though.
to
You,
go
you did
first?
have a
you
turn.
should, because they all go on one turn.
Yeah, you did
So
have
you
it.
should
You
have
did
gone.
have it.
Yeah.
What? But I've only taken one turn.
Yeah,
This
he
is
only
their
did
second.
the cone once.
Yeah,
unless
he
we
should
skipped
have.
him.
He should have gone first this round, I think. Shoot.
Who?
Oh, I'm confused. Why are-
Scory went after the zombies went, and
Oh, yeah.
everything's all good. You're
Yeah,
good.
you do have another reaction.
You do.
Okay, well,
Beginning of the round or beginning of your player's
Your
turn?
player turn.
So he's right. His player turn hasn't happened yet.
It has. He did the dragon's breath.
Yeah.
But that's the only turn I've taken this combat.
And the zombies
So
have
did
only
I
taken
did
one.
I take a reaction before I'd even had a turn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I do that on my
Yeah.
turn 0?
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's after my turn 1. All right, so fine. I'll protect Sasori.
Yeah. So that's gonna miss with an 8.
Okay.
And then let's see against Scory, which Nate, you're using your protection.
Uh huh.
Wow, really high rolls actually, but still gonna miss a 16. And then against Barrack, who does not have protection,
Sorry.
21.
I will be hit.
7 bludgeoning damage.
Protection wouldn't have helped.
Might
Well,
have.
then you would have
Oh.
gotten hit.
Yeah.
No, I mean for that 21 is a big number.
It's a big
No,
number.
but
It would
the
be
other die would have been
disadvantage.
what counted.
Not all though.
So, Barrack, you take 6 bludgeoning damage, and
Wait,
then
6 or
it
7?
will... Sorry, 7. You're right. 7.
Okie doke. Nope, that's
And
okay.
then we go to Scory.
Okay. Standing where I am, I probably can't get all 3 of them into a cone, can I?
All 3 of them?
Yeah.
Not unless you were to
Not unless I move.
move.
back
Yeah,
up.
you might be able to. Yeah, you could, but you might get Barrack in the way.
If I moved,
You could go right here and get them all.
yeah, but then I'm going to take 2 opportunity attacks, aren't I?
3.
Yeah,
3.
3.
Wait,
But
3.
you can get them
you're
all.
right.
You can get all 3.
Just get hit. Just go for 2. Go.
Yeah, go for 2.
He can get all 3. Oh, if he just stays here. Yeah.
Yeah, just grab 2.
I'm just going to fry the 2 I hit last time and hope we finish them.
Okay,
Yeah.
doke.
Nice.
Roll your damage.
Okay, rolling damage. 12.
Solid damage rolls for that.
12, you say, eh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if they can survive this. Did it roll? There we go.
Fire
They're dead.
damage.
They're dead.
Let's go.
The 2 you attacked before up top, they're gone. They
Nice.
fried into the... You fried them to a crisp.
So Hieronymus claims credit for those kills.
That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna
6 so
vertically
far.
inspire. I'm gonna take
Mohag?
No, Barrack.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
What do you say?
I said, go ahead and finish this last one.
And it's Uhla's turn. Uhla,
All right.
move the sphere.
Yeah. Well, can I hit? Wait, the dice. No, hold on. Move the sphere up and hit the. There's one left, right?
Yeah.
Right up here. Just roll the sphere up and hit it.
Okay. Roll your damage, and I'll roll the saving throw.
5. Oh, not that good. DC 13 for the save.
Fails, and he takes 5.
This one hadn't been hit yet, has it?
No. Okay. Barrack,
Right.
can you finish it? Or is Mohag gonna have to clean it up?
I'll just ask briefly to the group. They were wearing guards' uniforms. Should we try to preserve one to learn more about what happened?
Kill it!
This is not a sympathy for life thing.
It's a zombie. Do we need to know more?
It's undead. Kill it.
Have they said any intelligible words in the entire time we've been here?
No, just groans.
Brains.
They didn't say brains either.
Ronimus, this could be interesting for you to study.
Kill it!
Okay.
Would you like to tie it to the floor?
Hey, Nate.
Yo.
I want to do something, but I want to take away your agency.
Not.
Are you-
I'm all right. What are you?
You're all
What are
right?
you thinking?
If you're all right, I'll do it.
Oh. Sure. Yeah, let's go for it, Bob. I'm in.
Mohag swings at the zombie. He sees you pause, and he's like, I can do this. And he gets an 18. And he does 6 slashing damage to it.
Oh my god.
He nearly kills it. And he's like, I got you, man. Don't worry.
Also, thanks.
A new best friend.
And I guess I'll
You want to finish it off?
hearing my partner or my party's response to that question.
Nice.
That's an 18.
Yep.
I'll swing away. 7 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And I say, well done, Mohag. As I smash its head in.
And it looks like, you do. You smash its head in. He cut it.
Or have we seen
You
mother?
smashed it. The creature goes down. The combat is over.
Did we get 87 points of experience?
You got more than that, actually. You got...
87's all we need.
That's all I need for tonight.
400 divided by 8.
8.
What's 400 divided
wait,
by
but Eric-
50?
50.
As Eric's. Yeah, right. He was in combat, so he gets.
Yeah, and he
it.
casts a spell on Shorembo.
Yep.
And these two NPCs get full share?
Yeah.
We've argued this for a while. I want to kill him, but yes.
That's not what the rule says.
No, it actually does. It actually does. I looked it up. That's why we had this conversation like 2
Yeah, we've
sessions
done
ago.
this before.
We looked it up. They do. It says it right in the what is it? DMG or Player's Handbook?
But not from the pool, right?
It does. Yeah. We can look it up again. We can have a session where we look it
I
up,
don't
but
recall. I don't recall.
We can have a session where we look
Talk about that.
we'll figure it out. But at this point,
Yeah,
the
that's
zombie is defeated. It goes down, and at the end of it all here, Shorembo, who's like clutching at his wound. It's been healed, but like the zombie like grabbed and like stabbed into his shoulder. He's like looking at it. The wound is healed, obviously, but he still feels. He's just rubbing his shoulder. He says, "What in the world were those?"
I say, they seem to have been undead soldiers from the keep, as I am taking one of the tunics, whatever they are.
Yeah, the guard's
that's,
uniform.
Guard uniforms off to take with me.
Do we recognize the face of any of these, or are they like?
Nah, I mean, there's so many. You didn't know them.
Are
Is
they rotten? Like they've been here for a long time, or they look
They look decayed. Yeah, for sure. Hmm.
I was going to ask, is this the same guard uniform that the guards are wearing now?
It's like the same rough uniform. Yeah, it's not like a one from like decades ago. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
So everybody, we
I-
are going to have to pause here. Were you gonna say something, John?
I have two questions. First one being their weapons. Are they like extremely rusted? And the second one being,
They didn't have weapons. They were using their body parts to slam into you.
are you keeping track of Moab and Shorembo? And have they now gotten, this is their second like battle, have they gotten to level 2 yet?
They have not gotten to level 2. No.
Oh.
They would receive 50 experience points for this if that's the case.
Alrighty.
And they got a bunch last time, so they're getting close.
They'll get there. They'll get there. All right. So, everybody, we're going to pause it here. What in the world is going on in these caves? We'll find out next time when we meet. We're going to go back to Thursdays in August when we get back. We'll talk all about the schedule next time because end of August is kind of hectic for everybody. But we're going to be figuring it all out and posting things on social media. So if you'd like to stay up to date on what's going on here on the channel, please check all the links down below. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for us. We'll see you on the tabletop. Have a great night.
Hey, guys.
Night, folks.